Hello and welcome to the channel, or welcome to this match play game between the Chaos Space Marines and the Space Marines. And it's new, it's all new. New data slate, new rules, new points, new mission deck. It's all new today. Everything's new. It's going to be fun, maybe. I guess we'll find out. So what we did today, Crucible of Battle. So at least I'm trying to keep everything as simple as possible with all the rule changes and things. So corner to middle, middle to corner. Marked out by dice, like so. We've got 5 objectives, one right in the middle, and then the other 4 are in each quarter, but not in the middle of each quarter. It looks like that. And these are nice now. It actually tells you from the edges how far the objectives markers are in. So you don't always have to measure from the middle of the board to find out where your objectives are. Much easier, much more simple. Why didn't they do it that way in the first place? Don't know, but they fixed it. Cool. Primary mission is Linchpin. It's a bit like Take and Hold, but kind of not. Essentially, as long as you've got your home objective, it's 5, 10, 15 on the primary from turn 2 onwards. If you haven't got your home objective, it's just free for each objective, up to a maximum of 15. So if you lose your home objective, you get in this primary. But if you lose your home objective, you're probably having problems anyway. So there we go. And then adapt or die essentially means you can be a bit more flexible with the cards. You can change one twice per game or something, in addition to the New Order stratagem, which you can now do every turn if you really want to spend a CP every turn going through your secondaries, if you're playing tactical. So that's the mission and things. For the terrain, we've got ruins everywhere because they block line of sight. They're obscuring. You can't shoot through them, but if you're holding within, you can shoot out. And of course, you can shoot into them. They have windows. I've also got trees and bushes and woods. So they're also giving you benefits of cover if you're in them or if you're getting shot at through them. So cover's absolutely everywhere in 10th edition because it's simplified but not simple. Yes, that's that. Before we see the guests in the armies for today, smash the like button, hit subscribe. There'll be a battle report or something every week. And if you want to support me further, you can become a YouTube channel member to get extra videos, early access videos, Discord access, all the things. Check it out if you're interested. And there's links below as well for buying things at a discount as things as well, which also helps support me and the channel. So that's that. But without further ado, with all the nonsense advertising out the way...
Hi.
It's Brian, and you've returned.
I have returned,
like
yes.
the true Jedi, and you've brought Space Marines.
Yes.
Yes, because I don't think we've played for a while, have we?
No, not for a while. I've had a busy 6 months, so I haven't really played much at all. So.
Yes, so I'm throwing you in at the deep end with all the new rule changes.
That's all right.
So do you want to run through what you're running today? And
I'm running Ironstorm Spearhead. So for today, I will be Iron Hands, thank you. Iron Hands Successor Chapter.
Yes.
So vehicle-wise, Gladiator Lancer.
The one with the big gun. The
big gun can reroll 1 hit, 1 wound, and 1 damage roll each shooting phase.
Yes, and while we're talking about that, obviously every unit you have can do that every time it shoots anyway, because that's the Ironstorm Spearhead thing.
But only one.
Only one of them, not one of each.
Yes.
But he can reroll 1 of each.
He can reroll 1. Well, technically, he could roll 2 at 1 because he's obviously got the army, the detachment rule as well.
Yes, and if he's shooting the open moment target, he can reroll all hits anyway because you have open moment, which is a thing. But anyway, moving on. Got the land speeder thing.
Yeah, the Thunderstrike. So this is the one that it's got heavy weapons like laser and missiles, but it's buff for the rest of the army is 1 unit it successfully hits, not wounds, just hits.
Yeah.
Can be -1 to wound for anything else subsequently shooting at it. So that can be handy for punching some
It's
higher.
+1 to wound for the rest of your army shooting it, isn't it? So if that hits my Land Raider, you said -1 to wound. But I know what you mean.
Yeah.
So for example, if that hits the Land Raider, everything else in your army will get +1 hit, +1 wound against the Land Raider. Yeah. So yeah, very nice, very useful. Okay.
Yeah. A
repulsor,
just standard repulsor with all the bits he's allowed to have. So he's just a well-armoured battle bus.
Yes, so I'm probably guessing what's going inside that.
Yes, that'll be my
10 Hellblasters.
Yes. And obviously his special rule is if you try and charge my Hellblasters and they're close enough to it, they'll just jump back in and hide.
Oh, that's the ability for that, is it?
Yes.
Okay, that's annoying, but very good for you.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
So hopefully it'll
keep them safe.
Keep them safe from some of the choppy stuff you brought along.
Yes, and you've got a lieutenant with them for lethal hits.
Yes, that's true. This lieutenant will be with them, so he's obviously given his lethal hits, and if you do get into combat, obviously he's got his fallback
shoot and charge thing.
Yeah,
cool.
They won't be doing the charge bit.
Well, I mean, if there's one guy, you might, but... But anyway, okay, so that's the Hellmasters and things. Right.
Redemptor Dreadnought with plasma, Gatling cannon.
Yeah.
Ballistas.
Yeah.
And they just come as they are.
Yeah.
3 Inceptors equipped with plasma. So obviously their special rule is being able to deep strike within 3 inches.
Oh yeah, well, just outside of 3. But,
well,
yeah. But yeah, so they can deep strike in. Very good for secondaries.
Yep. We then got 5 Infiltrators. They've obviously got the Helix and the whatever the thing is that's basically means you can't deep strike within 12 inches of them.
Yeah, I think that's just their ability, isn't it? I think. Yeah.
Yes.
So I can't deep strike within 12 inches of them. So they're really annoying. I really like them.
And they've got a 6-up feel no pain.
Yes.
And they're going to team up with the Phobos Librarian because his special rule is he basically gives them lone operative equivalent of lone operative, so you can't shoot them unless you're within 12 inches. So
yeah,
it means you can't deep strike and shoot them basically.
Yeah, can't deep strike, shoot them, can't deep strike, charge them. Yeah. Basically, they're going to be untouchable unless I roll across the entire board.
For one turn.
Yeah.
Okay. 6 Blade Guard. They're going by themselves today, so they've just got their standard either reroll ones. Is it reroll one save?
Reroll ones to hit or saves.
Yeah,
depending on
what's happening.
But yeah, so you got a bit of choppy at least in your list.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because the new rules sort of have enhancements for battle line. I've taken 5 intercessors, so they've got the grenade launcher on one of them.
Yep.
And 5 assault intercessors, and the sergeant's got a plasma pistol. So
nice.
They're pretty much WYSIWYG.
Yeah.
And then 5 scouts with pick a mix of every weapon they've got. So I've got the sniper, missile launcher, 1 bolt rifle, 1 shotgun, and the sergeant with his chainsword.
So a mix of everything, lovely.
Yeah.
Okay.
The 2 Tech Marines, obviously because I'm Ironstorm and Tech Marines give out lots of buff and use.
Yeah, when you've got lots of vehicles, they can come in handy. Yeah.
Yeah. The Tech Marine that's going to be partnered up with him has Adept of the Omnisar, which basically allows me to negate or set damage to 0 for any one hit that I fail a saving throw for once per turn.
Yeah, and it's after you've failed the save, not before you roll the save, sort of thing, which is very powerful. So that's good. Yeah. So one of them's got that, and also they can point at vehicles and give them +1 a hit and plus +2 wounds and things like that. So very, very nice. Okay,
and that's
cool.
It, I think.
Yeah, very nice. Right, now moving over to the proper Space Marines, the Chaos Space Marines. So Chaos Space Marines, we get dark packs. So every time one of my units is selected to shoot or fight, I can pick lethal or sustained hits. Take a test before they do that now, not afterwards, but before they do their shooting or fighting and things. And if I fail the test, I'll take some more wounds. But hey ho, it's a nice little power boost, which is nice. And I'm running the Veterans of the Long War detachment because I'm keeping it simple. It basically gives me, for the moment, I can pick a unit, becomes my target of hatred, or whatever it's called. I roll all hits against it for my entire army. So very nice, very simple. There we go, so that's that. As for my list today, I'm trying to keep it simple, but also kind of good, I guess, maybe. I've got a Chaos Lord in Terminator armor, who is my Warlord. Main reason for bringing him along now is because Lords and Captains and things, abilities have changed slightly. Rather than doing battle tactics for free, you can just reduce any stratagems cost by a CP for him or his unit. So having something like that for a bit of CP manipulation, I think, is good. So hence why he's here. He's going to be walking around with 5 Terminators. They can reroll all hits when they do a Dark Pact, so they're going to be Dark Pacting a lot. But 5 Terminators with a Lord, that's that. I have a Battle Line unit. It's a bit cheeky because they're Death Guard, but they have the Battle Line keyword. It's 5 Plague Marines. With all the toys, Plague's Pure, so Overwatch is a thing with auto-hitting and then anti-infantry 2+. Plasma Gun, Blight Launcher, 2 heavy melee weapons, a bit of everything really. I've got some Nurglings as well, and everyone's going to go, why have you got Nurglings for OC0? Yeah, but they can still get behind enemy lines, they can still engage in all fronts, they can't do actions, they can also still infiltrate and deep strike, and they're very cheap. And having something that can infiltrate is very handy to help with deployment and blocking and things. So, Nurglings. I've got a unit of bikes, I've got a couple of plasmas in there, a couple of chainswords, and a cursed weapon. I've got 2 units of 5 Noise Marines. Each unit has a dude with a bolt pistol and a cursed weapon, which is the champion. They also have Doom Sirens, which is like a heavy flamer, but better. And then 3 Sonic Blasters and a Blast Master. And the Blast Master is essentially 3 crack missiles, but flat 3 damage, which is kind of nice. And they're going to be riding around in a not-corn Rhino, because it's got a firing deck, basically. So, guns in a tank. You've got guns in a tank, but mine can shoot out of my tank, so but there we go, it is only a Rhino. I've got 2 units of 5 chosen with all the toys, power fist, combi weapons, curse weapons, all the things. They're going to be riding around in a Land Raider, which is a Land Raider. Don't really need to say anything else about that. I've got 3 units of 2 Obliterators. They can only come in units of 2 now rather than 4, which is, boo-hoo, but there we go. Obliterators. A Forge Fiend with a triple plasma, and then at the back I have a Warp Smith, who's like a Tech Marine, but better. Or at least I think so. He's even got a not round base, so pivoting's going to be a thing with him, just to be really annoying.
He should be better. They've got several thousand years more experience.
Oh, exactly. Yes, none of this Primaris nonsense. Yeah. And he has the enhancement Eye of Abaddon, or Abaddon, or Abaddon, or however you want to pronounce it for those who are watching.
First captain.
Yes, the first captain of the Lunar Wolves, or whatever they were called. Anyway, so yeah, that essentially means that every time I destroy my target of hatred, which I should be doing every turn, really, because, yeah, in theory, on a 4-up he'll give me a CP, as long as he's on the battlefield, and, well, alive, basically. So that's him, that's the list. Yeah, I guess it's just a case of rolling to see who defends and attacks and things now, I guess. So let's get some dice. Right, roll to see who's defender and attackers. After you, sir, it's the roll that doesn't really matter. 2. And so you've got a 2. That's more than a 2. Okay, so I will defend, which is this side. Also means I can deploy first and things. And I'll get a better camera angle. And we'll alternate, and we'll be back. Okay, we've deployed. The armies have deployed. So the Black Legion is down this end. And what's your chapter called?
Ice Hawks.
The pretend Iron Hands Ice Hawks are over there. I was deploying first, so naturally I put my infiltrators down first because you had 2 units that could infiltrate. So I chucked the Nurglings here just so you can infiltrate around this area, basically. Because otherwise you could have just started scouts like on that objective. And I didn't want that, so I put some Nurglings there. Plague Marines on the home objective with the Wartsmith, the Forge Fiend, and the Land Raider with all the Chosen in. So I've got a nice little bunker here because keeping your home objective is apparently important in this mission. And then on this flank, I've got a Rhino full of Noise Marines and some bikes sort of supporting over here as well. And most people are thinking, that's not very much you've got on the board. No, it's not, because all my Terminators and all my Obliterators are deep striking. And, I've got 10 guys in there and 10 guys in there, so I haven't got much here, but there's more than it seems. As for your deployment, Brian, what have you done?
I've hidden.
You've hidden? Why? I don't have any guns.
No, but if you get turn 1, you will have guns.
Yeah. Fair enough. So yeah, so this
I
is
want at least 1 round of shooting before I take everything off the board.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. We both got it for a moment. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
But this is the one that's got all the Hellblasters in.
Yeah, he's got the Hellblasters in.
Hiding behind that ruin there, and you've got the Intercessors here as well.
Intercessors are there.
And then
I've got a nice long string of infiltrators.
Yes,
So
sort of screening out
pretty
deep
much
strike for a
screens
big
off
area.
This entire corner, because they're 12 inches from that corner, so you can't get in there.
Cool. Okay.
And
then you've got your assault intercessors in there.
Yeah.
And your Tech Marines, all your vehicles.
That's Tech Marines for there, and that's like I say, that's the Tech Marine with the enhancement
for negating damage.
And I normally keep him with him.
And your Blade Guard are there ready to run in the middle because shields are a thing, and your scouts.
There we go. Either ready to potentially move forward or
Or run away.
Or run away, depending on who gets turn 1.
Because scout move is a thing, and then off the board for you, you've got your plasma receptors which drop in somewhere for secondaries and hopefully kill something. Or, in my case, hopefully not and die. But yes, one for first turn, I guess. That's all we've got to do now. So, after you said, you have a dice.
I do.
Is it going to be better than a 2 this time?
No. I guess they're running away then. Yep, they're running away.
All right, well, I'll let you do your scout move, and then I'll draw some cards, we'll get some CPs, and we'll be back after my movement phase. But there'll probably be some pivoting and all sorts going on. Right, okay, so it's the end of my turn 1 command and movement phase. And my command phase was very lengthy, because the cards I drew were, well, they were terrible. So I've ended up with Bring It Down, Overwhelming Force. I originally drew Overwhelming Force and no prisoners, and then did Adapt or Die, and drew Bring It Down, and then did New Orders, ditched No Prisoners, and then got Overwhelming Force back. So that's a thing. Basically, I've got the 3 killy objectives for turn 1 when there's not really much that you can see on the board. So, not great, but I've figured out that there are some things I can shoot at, just about. The Wartsmith, the Blessed, the Land Raider, which moved that way, it can just about see your Gladiator. And the Gladiator is my target of hatred / oath of moment target. Plague Marines are spread out a little bit. Wartsmith and Forge Fiend have come this way a little bit because I can just about see your Blade Guard. Nurglings have just huddled up in a smelly blob. Pikes have zoomed behind that building there. And the Rhinos come this way to shoot your Gladiator, or if I get really lucky with the Land Raider, pop a few wounds off your Land Speeder. But yeah, you're definitely getting cover from all my shots, I think it's fair to say. But yeah, that was my movement and command phase and things. I'm actually going to start with Mr. Forge Fiend, because he's fun, I guess. Let's shoot some Blade Guard. It's going to be 3d3 shots, plus 3 because of blast, because plus 1 for each gun.
Yep.
Alright, I will do a Dark Pact for sustained hits, and I'll supercharge my plasma so they get devastating wounds but hazardous. Alright, so Dark Pact test. What on earth happened? Let's re-roll that.
Magic.
6 is fine, easily ship 6, but what on earth happened there? It's flat and everything, that's weird.
It's your loaded dice, isn't it?
It is. They're weighted to such an extent they don't want to land flat at all. So 3d3 and then adding 3 to this for blast. So 3, 4, 5. So that is 8. Lovely. So hitting on 3s, 6s are sustained. That's many misses and no 6s. So that's great. Winning on 2s, 6s are devastating. So just one invulnerable save because it's AP free. But it will kill one because it is 3 damage. I've killed one! Yay! 3 hazardous checks because he's got 3 guns. This could be painful. Oh no! He didn't do more damage to himself for once. Okay, cool. Right, so that's that done. That could have been so much better. Let's put everything that can from this Land Raider into that Gladiator.
Okay, I will go Armour of Contempt.
Armour of Contempt though, because you're getting cover and Armour of Contempt now, so that's definitely a thing. Let's start with a Dark Pact, because you've got to do that first these days. So let's roll those dice. I pass my Dark Pact. I'll go for sustained hits. Alright. Mm-hmm. 4 las cannons. Hitting on 2s because Wartsmith. Re-rolling. And because I'm hitting on 2s and 6s are sustained, I'm going to re-roll everything.
Oh, okay.
For my target of hatred thing, and it ended up being worse, but I've got a sustained. Strength 12, so winning on 3s. So that is 3.
Yep.
AP 3, but cover and armor contempt. So 3 4-up saves. And you can negate one of them if you want with your Temp Marine.
Well, they D6 plus 1?
D6 plus 1. They're my most powerful shots that I've got coming your way.
Yes, I shall negate one of those.
So it's just a D6 plus 1.
Yep.
For 4.
4.
So you've got 8 remaining?
8 remaining, yeah.
Okay. And then I've got the heavy bolter, which will hit on 2s. And I'm going to be annoying and do it again. Let's fish for 6s. No, but that's sustained. That's lovely. Strength 5, toughness 10, I'm guessing,
yep.
Gladiator. So 6s, but it's twin linked. So that is 1 3-up save because of armor contempt and cover and things.
Yep. Fine.
So you're good. And then I've got a Havoc Launcher, which probably won't do much, but let's do it anyway. For one shot, which misses, I can re-roll. It hits and doesn't wound. Look at that, we've got all these ones lit.
Yeah.
My dice aren't weighted at all. They're only weighted for my good guns, not my bad guns. That's what I find.
Get all your crap rolls out of the way at the beginning.
Exactly. Right, so you've got 8 wounds left. Rhino with some lovely firing deck. It's going to put some guns into that. Mm-hmm. So let's do the Dark Pact for the Rhino. Here we go. It's past that. Let's go with toughness 10, strength 9. I've got to do lethal hits. I've got to. Lethal hits. So let's do the Blast Masters first. So 6 shots, hitting on 4s, because they're heavy guns. They'd normally hit on 3s if I stayed still. So 4s, but re-rolling, and 6s are lethal. No lethals. Fantastic. Weaning on 5s. 1! And then because of your things, it's a free up save.
No.
It's 3 damage. Then I have a Havoc Launcher from the Rhino, which has 3 shots this time. And we'll hit on 3s. And you know what? I'll re-roll all those and look for lethals. There's 1. And then this will wound on a 6. No, so just 1 free up save, 1 damage. No, you're fine. And I think that's all my guns done. The bolters aren't in range because, you know, it's a bolter. Yeah. So all I've done is killed up Blade Guard and wound a tank, which is going to get healed in a minute anyway. So, yeah, that was really good. I love these draws. That was fantastic. I'll probably be ditching one or both of those and getting a CP. But yeah, that's the end of my turn. We'll be back for Space Marines turn 1. Right, so at the end of Chaos Space Marine's turn, I scored 0 points, and I ditched a card for a CP because, well, they were terrible. Meanwhile, your cards were quite good. Cleanse and recover assets. Not killy things, but actiony things, although not so many points, really, as we've worked out. Essentially, cleanses do actions on objectives in No Man's Land or My Deployment Zone on objectives, so there's only really one you can do that on. So the scouts are going to move forward and do that, and that will get you 2 points? Yes. So the scouts are getting 2 points, and then they'll probably die afterwards. Meanwhile, recover assets is a new one. You do actions in different areas of the battlefield. So obviously, deployment zone, No Man's Land, deployment zone. You have to do at least 2. If you do all 3, you get more points. And then if you do at least 2, you get, is it 3 points?
3.
3 points. So you start doing them in your shooting phase, but then they complete at the end of my turn. So I do have the opportunity to kill the unit and stop you from doing it, kind of thing. But it's quite good. So scouts have moved forward. They're doing cleansing. The chainsword sergeant there is cleansing, cutting trees down apparently. Blade Guard are doing the recovering assets behind this ruin.
Along with the infiltrators.
And the infiltrators are doing it back there.
My oath moment target was a tank.
Yes.
The Land Raider.
Oath moment on the Land Raider because, well, it shot at you and I guess you want to shoot it back. Yeah. In terms of movement,
Took it personally.
Intercessors advanced this way trying to get on that objective, didn't quite make it. Repulsor? Impulsor? Whatever it's called.
Repulsor.
Has come this way. He's very repulsive. He's come this way to shoot the Forge Fiend. You've healed your tank a bit. You've got the full 3 on your Tech Marine. And you've also...
Back up to 8.
So, and you've blessed that to give it +1 a hit.
He's +1 a hit. The Ballistus is also +1 to hit from the second Tech Marine.
Yeah, and they've all moved around with the Speeder to essentially get line of sights on the Land Raider or the Rhino. Yeah. So getting targets.
And the Redemptor has moved around the other side, and he also has line of sight on there.
On the Rhino.
On the Rhino.
So yeah, you do have targets of opportunity.
Yes.
So yes, other than the actions, what else are you going to do in the shooting phase? What are you going to start with?
I'm going to shoot things. I don't know. Shall we go left or right?
We can if you want. Yes, I kind of did a similar thing.
Yes. Okay, so Repulsor is going to shoot.
Forge Fiend, lovely. I'm not going to do anything about it. You carry on.
Cool. I've got to work out. Oh, of course, I've got my Hunter Slayer missile as well.
That's a thing. Yes.
It's the most powerful weapon, so...
Right, Hunter Killer then. I'm guessing it's hitting on a 2.
It is hitting on 2s.
Lovely. So that's a hit. You'll be
straight 14.
Definitely winning on a 3. Toughness 10. So that's a wound.
-3.
5+ invulnerable save. Or demon save! Oh, normally if you say demon save it works, but no. So flat D6 damage. It's not +1 or anything, is it?
No.
6!
Oh, I'll take that.
And rewind it back. Lovely. 6 moves left.
Okay.
At least it's easy for wound counting. I just need 1 dice.
Yes. Okay, we'll do the twin las cannon next.
twin las cannon.
Although the twin las cannon, that's only one shot, but it's
twin linked. Yeah.
So hitting on threes.
Yes.
I shall use my
your reroll thing.
My detachment reroll ability, and I hit.
And then win on a
Strength
3.
12.
Yeah. And also it's twin linked if you need it.
Yeah.
No. 5+ invulnerable save. Demon save. It's not working today.
D6 plus 1.
Yeah. Carry on. Oh, got a wound left.
Okay.
Okay. Well, she got.
I have the last talons.
Okay.
Which is 2 shots.
2 shots. Okay.
Hitting on threes.
Righto. Oh, they both miss.
Yep.
Is that amount with guns?
Oh, you're only on 1 wound.
Are you thinking about CPing it?
I'm thinking about CPing it, yeah.
Hmm.
Well, I've got the... No, I'm on 20. I've only got the defensive array, which is 24 inches.
That's out of range, yeah.
18 shots, but...
Out of range.
Yeah. So, could be 100.
To CP or not to CP?
Have you got any strats that allow him to shoot on full... Does he bracket?
Yes, he does. There is a Warp Swift standing next to him, though, so I can give him +1 hit easy enough. Assuming he's there.
Yeah, we're going.
You're going for it?
We're going for it.
Okay.
No.
So here we go.
And
oh no, you rerolled a 1 into a 1.
Oh.
Classic. Right. Well, you came very close. You had me worried for a minute. Hopefully I can heal him full of 3 wounds as well. That'd be lovely. And then he can, shoot back and not kill himself on hazardous.
They can't see anything.
Might be able to see the back of the bikes, maybe, but 24-inch range, unlikely.
What's the...
The grenade launcher isn't assault, unfortunately.
Oh, damn.
I find that annoying as well, because intercessors, you always think, oh, they've got assault weapons, I'll always advance them, and then you look at the grenade launcher and you're like, oh, it's not assault.
So lucky. Right. Redemptor then.
Yes, okay. So
Redemptor is going to fire his plasma into, because it's the only thing in range, into
the Rhino.
Rhino.
It's the only gun in range, isn't it?
Overcharge.
Of course you are. I'm not going to do anything about it. You carry on.
D6 plus 1.
Lovely. 4. Hitting on the freeze.
And I can re-roll, use my...
You're going to do it for a hit roll? Because you'll be winning on 4s. And you're hitting on freeze. So it's probably better used for a hit re-roll, right? No?
Yeah.
No?
No, you're right.
Okay. So yeah, winning on 4s.
You toughness... Yeah,
toughness 9 a Rhino. Yeah. So you can use your re-roll there, yeah. So 3 go through, AP 4. There are runes and things in the way, so I'll get a lovely 6-up save.
Yep.
I don't make any, I've got a wound left.
9 damage.
Hazardous check. Come on, roll a 1 again.
It was not to be.
No. Well, you're getting all my vehicles down to 1 wound so far. It's almost perfect efficiency.
It's not good enough.
Okay, right, you're starting on this flank now with your... What's it called? The Speeder Thunder Strike? Is it the Thunder Strike?
Speeder Thunder Strike.
Thunder Strike, that's the one. Because there's 3 different ones, isn't there? All different names. Into the Land Raider. I'll spend both my CP, Pop and Smoke, Armour of Contempt, or Contemptuous Disregard. It's Armour of Contempt.
Okay.
I was getting cover anyway, but I want you hitting on minuses, basically.
He's going to be hitting on 2s. Actually, no, he's not, because he isn't blessed, is he? Ignore that. He's hitting on 3, because he's...
What's his Blessed skill normally?
He's... Thunder Strike. Sorry, the last time on the missiles are 2 hits on 2s, so they're hitting on 3s.
So they're about to hit on 3s. Cool. Okay, right. So
everything's going to be hitting on 3s, isn't it? Because I buffed everything to hit on 2s.
Yeah, because all those things are basically hitting on 2s, but if what's going into the Land Raider will be 3s. Yeah. But with rerolls for a moment.
Okie doke. So I'll start off with the Storm Fury missile.
Okay.
1 shot, hitting on 3s. Hits.
It hits. What's strength for that?
12.
Winning on 4s.
4s. It hits.
It's a wound.
Wounds even.
And then it's AP.
-3.
But Armour, Contempt and Cover, so 3-up save. Lovely.
Yep. Okay, and then the
last talon.
2 shots. Again, hitting on 3s. I'll use my...
We got it for a moment.
Oh yeah, that's true.
There we go.
Strength 9.
So 5s, yeah.
I shall use my ability.
So 2 wounds AP.
AP -3 again.
So 3-up saves. 1 goes through.
D6 plus 1.
Okay. For 3.
It's a start.
It's a start. I'll just put a 3 there for now. Right. So he's got 16. Well, he's got 13 now, hasn't he? So let's do that.
Okay.
Okay, but now everything else gets +1 wound against it, right? That's his ability?
Yes.
Cool, right. So what's next?
We'll go for the Gladiator Lancer.
Gladiator Lancer. Is it just a big gun that's in range? The bolters won't be,
yeah,
will
the
they?
bolters and the Icarus are 24 inches.
Okay, so one big gun, but it's got 2 shots, right?
2 shots, yes. So hitting on 3s.
Because of smoke and Marine and things. Yeah. And rerolling for Oath.
No.
Well, ones into ones is a thing today.
So it would appear.
Strength is?
Strength is 14, so winning on 3.
And you can reroll if you need to.
Which
Don't need to. AP?
-4.
So 4 up save because I'll attempt and cover. Make the save.
Damn it.
Lovely. Right. Ballistas?
Yes, so the ballistas.
So 2 last cannon shots coming in hot, hitting on 3s. And with rerolls for Oath if you need it.
No.
Oh dear. And then you'll be winning on a 3 now because of +1 a wound.
Yeah, because your toughness 12.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's a wound. 3 up save because of things. There we go. 2 crack missiles. Hitting on 3s.
Yeah.
And you've got Oath a moment. And this would wound on 5s, but now 4s. And you haven't used a reroll yet. So 2 wounds, +1 wound helping. AP2, but covering things now means 2 up saves.
Yes.
Failed 1.
D6 plus
so
1, I believe.
I think it's just D6 for the missiles.
You could be right. He says too many cards.
It's one of them. It's one with a picture of a dreadnought on it.
Yes.
Except for you've got 2 dreadnoughts.
There he goes. Oh yeah, it's just D6.
D6, okay.
See, you know my army better than me.
Well, it's because I play Space Marines
Another
occasionally.
3.
So down to 10. Okay.
That's a bit disappointing.
Yeah, mate. I mean, I did spend 2 CP on it to keep it alive, basically.
Yeah.
Because otherwise that probably would have hurt quite a bit more. Because I made quite a few saves on the armor cadet, which would have made a difference. And hitting on 2s rerolling is a lot better than hitting on 3s rerolling. You got any more guns?
I think the tech range is only 24-inch range. I should just
The Forge Bolter, yes, it's
yeah.
essentially a 24-inch range heavy bolter.
Yep. So
that's all she wrote, is it? Well, you've put that down to a wound, and you've put that down to a wound.
yes, but nothing died.
Yeah, well,
I'm still the only person with a dead model on the board.
Yeah, I guess I'm the only one who's killed something, so I'm winning, right? Yes. Although you're definitely going to be scoring more points because you've got 2 for cleanse. I'm assuming you're not charging anything.
No.
Because they advanced anyway. And then, assuming those 2 units survive, you'll get more points. So, okay, 2 points to the Space Marines, and we'll be back for Chaos Space Marines turn 2. Right, Chaos Space Marines turn 2. I got 3 points on the primary because I just had my home objective. If I had any No Man's Land ones, I would have had 5 because I had my home one, but that's how that works, apparently. So 3 points to 2, I guess. Secondaries, slightly better. I've still got Bring It Down. I've got Storm Hostile Objective, but I had to use my second Adapt or Die to get something more useful because I had some... It was the action that were out to be in a terrain feature. And if I did that, the unit doing it would probably just die. So I swapped it for something that I can do where... Yeah, I can score points. So, Storming a Hostile Objective. You've got some scouts on that one. Let's go in and kill them. Get that objective. That should be doable. Bring it down. You've got a tank that's wounded. Let's try and finish that off and see if I can chip away at another 1 or 2, I guess. So that's the plan there. In terms of movement and things and other command phase things, the target of hatred is that tank again because I want to finish it off. I managed to heal the full 3 wounds as well, which is very nice. And bless my Forge Fiend. So he's back to hitting on 2s because he's no longer bracketed. Lovely. And the Rhino healed a wound as well. So just to rub salt into the wound of you only getting it down to 1 wound, it now has 2. The Rhino didn't move, however, though, because the Blastmasters are heavy. And if it moved, Overwatch was a thing. It only had 2 wounds. You could have potentially killed it. So that's just going to sit there. Shoot out with Blastmasters and things. The bikes that were behind here have zipped behind there, so I've now got something on a No Man's Land objective, and some Obliterators have dropped in and joined them. So hopefully I should be able to hold that for a while with some Obliterators sitting on it. Meanwhile, in the middle here, the Land Raider moved forwards in a straight line, none of this pivoting nonsense. A unit of Chosen got out. I've got an Assault Ramp. They've got a 6-inch charge into those scouts. I'm keeping a CP for a charge reroll if I need it, because I need to storm that hostile objective. Meanwhile, over here, I've dropped in my other 2 units of obliterators because once per turn, a unit of obliterators can indirect fire. And there's some Blade Guard there recovering an asset or something. Maybe it's their fallen comrade that I killed earlier. Yeah. That's probably what it is. So let's try and kill them while they're trying to recover their fallen comrade. Because, rubbing salt in the wound is a thing. I think that's everything. My Terminators are still in Deep Strike for reasons. I think that's everything, isn't it? For Command and Movement phase. Plague Marines moved a little bit. Waltsmith pivoted just because I can. Yeah, I think that's everything. So let's start the shooting phase and let's do some shooting. Alright, I'm starting the shooting phase with these obliterators here because they've only really got one target that's in range that they really want to kill, and that's the tank, because the melters are only 18-inch range now. But let's melt the tank from behind a wall because they can do that, apparently. Indirect fire melters, it's lovely. Your armour can tempting for a CP.
Yep.
Because AP 3 plus cover because indirect then puts it down to AP 1, which is a thing. I'm going to Dark Pact with the obliterators, and they fail. They take D3 mortal wounds for Dark Pact. It's not hazardous. But they've taken 3 anyway. Brilliant. So one of them's on 2 wounds. And they're going to have D3 shots each for 5 shots. Okay, makes up for hurting themselves, I guess. Mm-hmm. Hitting on 4s, I'll go for sustained hits as well. So 4s, 6s explode, and rerolling for my target of hatred. So I've hit you 6 times. Yes. Lovely. Strength 12, so freeze to wound. And that is 3 4-up saves, 4 damage each. But also you do have your negating tech marine standing behind them.
Yes.
So that is 4 damage, which you can negate. So they've done nothing apart from hurt themselves. Brilliant. Okay, moving on. Okay. Right, I've got a Land Raider. It can see a couple of things. That's got Armour Contempt on it. Okay, I'll come back to that side. Let's shoot. Or do I? Decisions.
The rest of you in direct fire because you don't have to think about that.
Yeah, yeah, maybe.
Or do you?
Right, moving over to the Forge Fiend. He's going to shoot that tank back because that tank shot me. I'm going to supercharge the plasma and do a Dark Pact because I'm risky like that. Mm-hmm. So let's do my Dark Pact. I failed. No. Brilliant. D3 more wounds. For 1. Oh no. So 1 hazardous roll will now kill him, basically. Brilliant. 3D3 shots. I'll go for 10, toughness 12, isn't it?
Yes.
But because of devastating wounds. No, I'll go sustained hits. Why not? So 3D3 shots. For many. Hitting on 2s, 6s will explode. And of course I've rolled 3 1s. 4 1s, brilliant. But I've got a 6. And now I'm winning on 5s, but 6s are devastating. Brilliant!
Okay.
But I've rolled lots of 1s there, so that means I'm not going to roll any 1s for hazardous and kill myself, doesn't it? Whew! I've rolled... Okay, fine. Right, moving on. Right, I think it's fair to say my shooting phase can only get better from this point forwards, because all the damage I've done so far is to myself.
Yes.
So, as is the way with Chaos. Land Raider, I'm going to put the Lance Cannons into that tank. I was confusing myself then for a minute. Lance Cannons into the same tank. All the anti-infantry fire into intercessors, because they're near an objective. Let's kill them before they get there. I'll Dark Pact with the Land Raider. I passed 1, lovely. I'll go for sustained hits, and I'll go for Lance Cannons into your tank first, hitting on freeze, rerolling for my target of hatred, and 6s will explode if I get any, which I don't, but they've all hit at least. Winning on freeze, so that is 2 at AP 3, but covering armor contempt, so 2 4-up saves. 1 goes through, so I can't kill you because you've got 8 wounds. And I definitely can't kill you with that roll. It's 2 damage. Brilliant. Oh my days.
He's a lucky little tank.
There's definitely one word for it. I can think of a few others. Heavy bolter. Heavy bolter first. Right, here we go. They've all missed. Brilliant. Okay, right, fine. Havoc launcher. D6 shots plus blast. 5. Hitting on freeze. Sixes will explode, don't get any. And freeze a wound, strength 5. 2 free up saves on intercessors. I've killed someone!
Is it 1 wound each, is it?
Yeah. So each turn so far I've killed a guy. This is going. I've shot far too many guns just to kill 2 Space Marines. Combi weapons, 1 shot from this range. And it misses. Brilliant. Okay. Right. Chosen. They'll shoot the intercessors as well. I've got 2 combi weapons in there. Do I want a dart pack with the Chosen? Yeah, screw it. Dart pack. They've passed. Right, let's go for sustained hits. Same roll again would be lovely. 2 6s. 2 combi weapons on 4s. Both missed. Brilliant. And then I have 3 bolt guns on 3s with 6s exploding. And they're going to wound your intercessors on 4s. I get 2 more wounds. 2 free up saves on your intercessors. No, nothing. Okay, this is going really well. Right.
Yeah, noise Marines pull it out the bag.
Well, if they don't, I'm failing to bring it down. So, everything from the Rhino is going into that tank. And it's only got 2 wounds.
It blows up, you probably get out of it fine.
Yeah. I'm not going to dart pack. Because my dart packs have not been working well so far. Blastmasters, though, these are going to hit on 3s now because of heavy.
Yep.
And I'm re-rolling. So it's bound to do something, right? There we go, look. They've all hit. Winning on 5s, though. 3 wounds. Would be AP 2, but cover and armor contempt. So 3 free up saves, but these are 3 damage each.
Ooh, and I've got no CP.
No, and you've already used your negating damagey thing. I need 2 to go through. No, you're fine. Brilliant. Okay, it is what it is. Havoc launcher. The Havoc launcher will do it with its 4 shots at 1 damage each. I'm going to hit on 3s. Re-rolling. At least it hits every time. Winning on 6s though. Oh, 1 free up save. You didn't even fail that one. Thanks. Combi bolter is probably in range now, 24 inches. I think so.
I would have thought so.
Yes, the combi bolter's in range. If you had 1 wound left, I would feel happy about this, but it's not going to kill you. Mainly because it's missed. But I can re-roll. It's fine. I've got Oath of Hatred. I've hit once. Not wounded. Brilliant. Okay. All I've done is kill an intercessor and took, 2 wounds off a tank?
Yes.
That's an amazing shooting phase. But it's not over yet!
No.
I've got some obliterators. Surely they can do better. Right, okay. This shooting phase is going really well. I must have spent the CP for underwhelming firepower somewhere. I don't know what's going on. First unit of obliterators is going to go into your blade guard indirectly. I'm going to do the Ruinous Salvo, whatever it is. It's a 2 damage shot. Dart packed with them first though. They've passed, thank God for that. So I'm going to go for sustained hits. And I'll have D6 shots each, but blast. So 2d6 plus 2 in total. So there's 5 in the unit. So 11 shots. Hitting on 4s, 6s will explode.
Ooh, that's not bad.
That's my best shooting so far. Right, strength 8, so I'm winning on 2s. This is the Marine Killer profile, basically. So it's 4 plus invulnerable saves, 2 damage each, and that is 10.
The AP minus 2 roll.
Yeah.
So 10, you say?
10 4-up saves. If you fail all of them, that's the unit dead.
Yes.
You didn't fail all of them, so every 2 kills a guy, basically.
1,
2, and then 3. So you've got 2 guys left.
Yep.
Okay, not bad. Not bad, but I want them all dead to stop you from recovering an asset. But it's a start. Right, I'll rinse and repeat with the second unit, but they're not going to get blast. Dart packed. It's failed. Oh, for God's sake. D3 mortal wounds for 2. Right. I'll pick sustained hits and D6 shots each. No blast this time. So 7 shots. 5, 6, 7. Because even if I fail the dart pack, I'll still get the buff. I just take wounds, which is a shame, really, because I keep taking lots of wounds. Hitting on 4s, because it's indirect again. 6s will explode. Didn't get any. Fantastic. I've hit you
That's not going to be
twice.
enough to kill him.
No. 2's to win, though.
Yeah.
2 4-up saves, 2 damage. So even if you fail all these, which you have, you still have a guy
one
left.
guy left.
So basically, you got the sergeant recovering the assets of all his fallen comrades.
He's feeling a bit overwhelmed, lugging these 5 dead Marines off the battle.
Well, at least I've killed something this time. God.
Yeah.
That was pretty terrible. Right. I suppose where chaos is supposed to shine is in the charge and fight phase. So let's charge some scouts with some chosen.
Your dice rolls improve.
Well, yeah, so it's only a 6-inch charge. I can't possibly fail.
How many dark packs you failed? Oh, there you go.
Well, that's fine. They're in.
Yeah.
Right, the chosen have made it in. I'll pile in and stuff in a second. But let's do the dark pack. They're going to smack some scouts. They've got an icon. They can re-roll it. It's fine. It's absolutely fine. See, it's fine. I'll go for sustained hits. I've got many, many hits. Okay, sustained hits for the chosen. I've piled in. I'll start with the power fist because scouts have 2 wounds now, which is preposterous. It's almost heresy. I'm going to hit you on freeze with the power fist. Let's start with that. And that's 3 hits, no sustained. It's a wound on 2s. And I've rolled 2 once, of course I have. 1 at AP2.
6 up 30.
And that's one dead scout. Okay, this started really well. Right, all the accursed weapons hitting on 3s. 6s will explode. That's a bunch of misses. That's a lot of misses. Oh dear. Oh, I've got 1 6 out of all of that. Lovely. These are win on 3s. And at least that was better. Yeah. For 8 at AP2.
8, 6 up saves.
So if you get no 6s, I've killed the unit. Because you've got 8 wounds left there, haven't you?
Yeah, 2, 4, 6.
I've killed the unit. Thank God for that. I've managed to succeed at something. Oh dear. Right, I've stormed the hostile objective. Yay, but now it's only worth 4 victory points. But still, yay! I've killed something. Right, okay, Space Marines turn 2. You scored 3 primary for having your home objective, because that's the only one you had. You would have had 5 for No Man's Land, but didn't have any. And then you selected O for moment as the Land Raider again, because apparently you really don't like my Land Raider, the same as I don't like your tank. But the reason why I don't like your Gladiator is because it's now got more wounds now than it had at the start of my turn, because you've held it at full 3 wounds again, which is lovely, and blessed it, and you've blessed your Dreadnought over there as well, your Ballistus. And then... missions, that's a thing. What did you have? Assassinate and Mark for Death. So
I had originally Engage on All Fronts.
Yes.
Which I used one of my 3 discards for, because I'm all one side and I wasn't particularly going to... Well, I suppose they could have, but then I wouldn't have helped me.
Yeah, but...
They only went there for Assassinate, so...
Yeah.
So I replaced that with Assassinate.
Yeah, so you've got to kill the Wartsmith. And then I picked 3 other units, which was difficult, really, because most of them are wounded because I've been hurting myself. I picked the Nurglings, not because they're durable, because they're difficult to get to. The fully healed, not wounded unit of Obliterators, and the Land Raider. So as long as you kill at least one of those units, you get... Is it 3 points? Mark for Death? 5 points. If you kill at least one of these units, you get 5 points. So, I mean, you should be able to, but who knows?
Hopefully.
If your shooting's as bad as mine, I think I'll be safe.
Well, we'll go for a moment on the Land Raider.
Well, I mean...
And you can't double stack your buffs on him this time.
I had Oath of Hatred on your tank, and we saw how that went.
Yeah. You don't have the magic man in red.
No, I don't have the magic tech marine.
The shots.
No. You should give the tech marine with that enhancement like a lightsaber to sort of deflect the shots away, really.
Well, Captain America shield.
That's cool. Give him a really nice shield. So you've dropped these guys back in here for Assassinate.
Yeah.
Mention that.
Run.
Do you want to talk through the rest of your movement and things?
Repulsors moved up and they've all jumped out. The aim being that half of them, or more than half of them, had a bead on your...
The Chosen.
But they thought discretion was a better part of valor and they ran away back into the tank.
Yes, they tactically repositioned back into the Land Raider for a CP for Millennia of Experience or whatever it is. Basically, you moved your Dreadnought within 9 and they thought, bugger that, it's a Dreadnought, and ran off in the tank. So your Hellblasters are here. So I think only a few of them have got targets now.
I think only 4 of them actually can see anything.
Yeah, so they're sort of out in the wind, but... Fortifine's only got 3 wounds, so they can probably finish it off.
Yeah.
Your Intercessors moved up, because I guess your maybe thinking about charging the Nurglings to kill the Nurglings. Maybe if you need to. If you fail to shoot the other targets, you need to kill. I guess. What else have you moved?
Dreadnought's moved up. It's just touching on the objective. As is the lone Blade Guard Sergeant, but he's battle shocked.
Yes.
So he's OC 0 at this moment in time.
He's battle shocked, and yet he ran 12 inches towards me, which is fairly ironic. Although he showed no fear, apparently. He is a Space Marine.
Yes.
Assault Intercessors has advanced a little bit.
Yep, so they're just moving up this direction. And
your car park's moved a bit.
Well, these two have stayed stationary.
Yeah.
And he has
flew over the top of them.
Moved over, so he's got line of sight on the Land Raider.
Yeah, so essentially Operation Kill the Land Raider and then the Forge Fiend and Waltsmith, I guess, basically.
Oh, and these two are the tech means above these two, so they're both +1 to hit. So
I think over there's hitting on 2s, basically, because your speeders, missiles hit on 2s as well, or something, I think.
The missiles do, the last Talon hits on 3s.
Cool. Okay, well, where would you like to start your shooting phase?
I'm going to go tank hunting.
Tank hunting, okay. So you're going to shoot the Rhino?
No.
Right, starting with the speeder against the Land Raider, I've done Contemptuous Disregard, or Armour of Contempt again.
Okay, so I shall start with the Storm Fury missile.
The missile thing, which hits on a 2.
Does indeed.
And you've missed, but you got it for a moment. Oh, you didn't re-roll a 1 into a 1. I think that's the first time this game so far.
So these are strength 12, so
it falls to wound. And you've got a re-roll if you need it.
Free re-roll. So I'll do that.
Yeah, you did it. AP?
-3.
So cover and Armour Contempt, so free up save. Yay!
Okay. And the 2 shots
I like that you're cheering me on as well for making saves. It's nice. Nothing's going to die in this game, because so far our shooting has been very underwhelming.
The 2 last Talon.
Yeah, these are 3s, you say? They hit.
These are strength 9, so winning on 5s.
So up wound.
And that's -3 again.
So free up save with things. I'm fine.
Yeah.
So he's done nothing, but everything else gets +1 a wound against him.
Yes.
Nice. Okay.
Okay. So
what's next?
Big tank. He's going to
shoot his big gun at the Rhino.
Yes. No. But
well, you're measuring it. There we go.
He's going to shoot his small guns at the Rhino.
Oh, I mean, to be fair, it's only got 2 wounds. It might do it. What are you going to start with?
We'll start with the big gun against. Thank you. The big gun against
drop dice don't count. Big gun against the Land Raider, yeah?
Big gun, no.
Okay, right.
So, hitting on 2s.
Yes, because you're blessed by Tech Marine and re-rolling if you need to.
Don't need to.
And then
wounding on 3s.
Well, what's the strength of it?
14.
So it'd be 2s now, +1 a wound.
Oh, yes, thank you for reminding me.
Then you can re-roll one of those.
Yeah.
AP normally is?
4, I think it is, isn't it?
So with cover and things, 4 up saves, yeah? I'll roll the dice.
Yep, 34.
Oh dear, they both go through.
And D6 +3 each.
So 2d6 +6. So roll less than 4 on these, please.
And I will free. Actually, I could re-roll both of them because I haven't used my.
Yeah, because you got the Iron Storm thing
I've got the
and his thing. One. Double 1 again. Come on. No, it's definitely dead.
6 +6.
So 12. Does it go boom boom? No, I've got 10 guys in there now, not 5. You know, they said in 10th edition there'd be less rerolls. I don't know who wrote that article. They clearly didn't know.
They obviously fired him the following day.
Or maybe he didn't read the rules before he wrote it.
Yeah.
Anyway.
One's wrote before they wrote the rules.
Yeah, a chosen takes a mortal wound.
Oh,
but other than that, they get out perfectly fine. And you've now killed your marked for death target.
Yes.
Right, the Chosen got out. It looks like that. They're hiding or tactically positioning behind the ruin because, you know, they're clever like that. They've been around for 10,000 years. Small arms into the Rhino. Here we go.
Okay. So, Storm Bottles hitting on 2s.
Oh, yeah. That's true.
Straight 4. So
6s. And you've used all your rerolls now, but you got a wound.
Yeah, no AP.
I'm fine. Just about.
And then the Icarus Rocket Pod D3.
1 shot, which will hit on a 2.
Yeah.
And a wound on a 5.
And 1.
Okay. But you took out the Land Raider, so that's something at least. Right, okay. So you got your Ballistas and your Redemptor on that side to shoot still. So where are we going now?
The Ballistas because it now only has one target. Well,
yeah. You can't reroll hits against it though, because it's definitely below half strength.
yes.
Unfortunately. But still, 2 last cannons should be able to do the job. Hit on twos. Yeah. Double. Damn it!
Winning on threes.
Freeze, yeah. Oh, 1 wound. Or you can reroll that, can't you, with your thing. There we go.
There you go.
So 5 up, because there's definitely a rune in the way. It's a very dead rhino, because it's only got 2 wings left and it's d6 plus 1. So it's definitely dead.
Yeah.
There we go. Just about.
Does it blow up?
Does it go boom boom? No. And I've got 10 guys in there. Not 5 guys like the burgers, but 10 guys. Any mortal wounds as they clamber out? Yes, one of them dies apparently. So, okay. Right, the rhino is dead. I got the noise marines out as far forward as I can because I couldn't physically hide them from your Redemptor, so fine. They're there. Your Redemptor's going to shoot the plasma at the obliterators, you said?
Yes.
And everything else into one of the units of noise marines. Do you want to go for the slightly smaller unit or the bigger unit?
Ah.
Because it's 2 units of 5.
Okay.
So there's a unit of 4 now and a unit of 5.
Are they identically equipped?
Yes. Except for one of them's got one less guy.
Probably go for the... Does it make any difference?
I think you can see them both perfectly well, to be honest.
Yeah, so you're not going to get cover, are you?
No.
Let's just double check what I'm like range wise.
Right, so the small arms will go into the unit of 5 noise marines. You're starting with...
I'll go plasma. Overcharging.
Yeah, d6 plus 1 into the obliterators then. Here we go. For 5. Okay, hitting it on freeze. So you've hit every time?
Yep.
Yeah, cool. Okay, you're winning on freeze. You can reroll one of these if you want to, like that. So that's 5
at AP minus 4.
It's alright, I have invulnerable saves, which is just as well, because I'm going to need them.
1.
That's the winning guy dead, and that's the other guy dead. So, yeah, okay. They've been obliterated.
Yes.
That was supposed to be their job. Never mind.
I tell you, I don't like people shooting at my little tank.
Well, clearly not. It also doesn't die when I do shoot it. But okay, right.
Right.
Hazardous check?
Yep.
Ah, there we go. 3 mortal wounds.
I'll take that.
See, hazardous weapons, they're risky, you know.
Yes.
At least you're not failing dark packs as well.
So, 9.
There you go. I've damaged something. Like, there you go. That's
Is you damaging it?
well, I mean...
In that case, I'm damaging. I'm going to claim all the damage on it.
Well, that's fine. But basically, that, even though I haven't shot it, is now as damaged as the tank I've been shooting a lot at.
Yes.
It's brilliant. Fantastic.
Yes, I think I might have to divert a tech marine to come and rub his owie.
Yeah, a tech marine. Right, rocket pod first, I guess. It's damage 2 into the noise marines.
Yep.
So D3 shots. I don't think it's got blast.
No.
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 You can fly too, and unfortunately you're anti-fly, are you?
Well, they might fly off when you blow them up, but yeah. So 3 shots.
3 shots.
Hitting on freeze. And winning on 2s.
Have I done my reroll?
You did a reroll for a wound.
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Thank you. For...
Winning on a 2 though.
2.
And then 4 up saves.
1,
Killed 2 guys.
Smashing.
And then you've got your Gatling gun, which will hit on freeze. And it'll win on freeze, but 6s go straight through.
Yeah.
So 1 goes straight through, and then I've got 4 saves.
Yep. No idea.
4 free ups. So essentially that plus a devastating means you killed another guy, so you've got 3 of the big unit, and then you've got your storm bolts for 2 shots from that range. And I win on a 4. And a twin linked in his nipples.
3 up saves.
And I'm fine. So you've killed 3 of the big unit. And 2 obliterators. That's not bad, is it?
No.
Okay, moving on to this flank. 4 Hellblasters, they're the only ones that are in line of sight and range of things. They're going to try and finish with a Forge Fiend with 4 Hellblasters.
Yeah.
With 8 shots.
Overcharging.
Of course. Why not?
Shots. Yeah,
They've got 2 shots each, yeah.
Yeah.
You can only fire 1 shot each if you want.
No. It wasn't that I thought they had 1 shot each. For some reason in my head I was thinking only 2 of them were shooting.
Oh, Well, 4 guys, 8 shots, Forge Fiend.
Overcharging.
Lots of 4s. Hitting on 3s. 6s are lethal because you got a Lieutenant. No 6s, and only 4 hits.
And 1 reroll.
You can have a reroll hit if you want, yeah. Didn't help.
No.
Right. You're winning on 5s. And then it'll be invulnerable saves. 1.
1.
So you won't kill me.
Well, unless I die.
Although you might blow yourself up and then shoot again.
Yeah.
But I'm fine so far. 4 hazardous checks. They're all absolutely fine.
Unfortunate.
Okay, well at least they didn't kill themselves. My units have been killing themselves. You've just been finishing them off. Tank. You were thinking about obliterators or Forge Fiend. What are you going for?
I think I'm going to put the 2 big laser guns into the Forge Fiend and then everything else into the obliterators.
Yeah, which is this unit here with a wounded guy.
Yeah.
Okay, so what are you starting with?
We'll go for the laser. So which one's which? Go for the twin las cannon.
Okay.
Which I thought was twin length, single shot.
Yeah.
Hitting on 3s.
Into the Forge Fiend. Okay, so that's hit.
Okay.
Yeah, wound on a 3.
Yeah, wound -3.
5 up. Demon saves. When I don't say it, it works.
Yeah.
I need to be quiet when I roll my vulnerable saves.
Both hit.
Both hit. Very nice. Stretch for this.
10.
So 4s. But you can still got a reroll if you need it, because it gives you a thing.
Yeah.
AP of that.
3 -3.
Oh, 1 goes through.
D6 +1.
Oh, roll a 1. No.
That's enough.
He's dead. Does he go boom? Oh. Brilliant. Right, yeah, Forge Fiend blew up. 2 wounds off the Wartsmith, which is really going to help you assassinate him. Also killed a Plague Marine and wounded another one. And wounded an Obliterator. So that was glorious, I think it's fair to say. So, yeah, that was really, really good. You got your small arms now into this unit of Obliterators. You got a Gatling gun and like a defensory or something, or
some
guns and things.
I don't know whether the Gatling gun is actually.
Right, no, apparently the Gatling gun's part of the defence array now. So many shots, but they probably hopefully won't do much. But here we go, many shots into Obliterators on 3s. And you've already done your re-rolly thing with that tank, haven't you? And you're winning on 5s, toughness 7. Now I've lots of 2-up saves. Or maybe just a few 2-up saves. Who knows? No, it is going to be lots. That one's very cocked somehow. So what's that? 5? 5.
Yeah.
5 2-ups. I mean, I've got to go on 3 wound. He could die. No, he's fine. Okay. So that's all that done. You've got these guys left to shoot.
Yes.
You're thinking you don't need a supercharge now because they're 2 damage normally, aren't they?
They're 2 damage each.
It would up the AP. I do have a 2-up save because AP 2 non-supercharge.
Yeah.
So it'd be 4-ups or 5-ups. But to be honest, I think you'll be fine without supercharging.
I do as well. Famous last word. I do have a CP reroll if it all goes horribly wrong.
Yeah, I mean you can reroll a hit because of their thing, and then reroll the wounds because they're twin length. So you should be fine.
Yeah.
Anyway, 6 shots into the Wartsmith then, I guess.
Hitting on 3.
Okay. You might as well reroll one of those. It helped. There we go.
Okay.
Winning on
Strength 7.
Strength 7 on super. Okay, so freeze to wound, but twin linked anyway.
Need it.
So basically, I've got 4-up saves or death.
Yeah.
I'm going to be annoying. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. Oh! So close! And I haven't got any CPs left. Oh, poo. That's another rule they changed actually. For the CP rerolls, you can fast roll and still reroll one. Whereas people were sort of slow rolling in case they wanted to CP reroll before.
Oh, right.
So the only advantage to slow rolling now is to be really obnoxious. Unfortunately, on that occasion, it didn't work.
Drama to the viewers, isn't it?
Oh, yes. Yes, it is. But you've got your assassinate and your mark for death, so you're doing well there. Have you got anything else left to shoot?
I don't think so. Not that's got a valid target.
No, I don't think you have. They can't charge. They've come in. They've shot what they can see. He advanced. He shot. They advanced. Yeah, I think that's it. But there is charges over here with Hellblasters or Intercessors, I guess.
Yeah.
If
do
you
I
wanted
really wanna
to.
do that?
Although they can't charge because they got out after you moved, didn't they?
Yes.
So it's just the Intercessors. So unfortunately, that doesn't have an assault ramp. My Land Raider does, but it's dead. Yeah.
You want to make a detachable one so you can just leave it on the table, show where it was.
What, the assault ramp?
Yeah.
It's just the whole tank's gone, but the assault ramp's still there. It's fine. Yeah. Any charges then with the Intercessors or not?
No, I don't want to get bogged down with them.
Cool. Okay, well, it was a very good turn. You've scored both your secondaries and killed a tank, a forge fiend, and some obliterators. And another tank. Unfortunately, you didn't have breakdown. Although, saying that, I've had it and not even managed to kill one thing yet.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Okay, all right. Well, we'll be back for Chaos turn 3. All right, it's Chaos Space Marines turn 3, and I scored 8 points on the primary for having my home objective for 3 and one in No Man's Land for 5. So, some points there at least. And secondaries, I got an easy one. I got containment, and I've still got Bring It Down because I was hoping I'd have some anti-tank left, but you killed most of my anti-tank. But anyway, I've got Bring It Down, I've got containment. Containment means go near a board edge and do an action. Really easy. Complete straight away, easy points, easy to do. As long as you're not in your deployment zone, you can do it, and it's 3 victory points per board edge. I could do it with some obliterators, but that's silly, and I can't do it with the Nurglings. But I can certainly do it with a unit of 2 Noise Marines which pass their battle shock test. So they might be doing it, or the Bikes might do it. Which it will probably be the Bikes because I want to shoot the Noise Marines. But anyway, I'm going to contain over there. Plague Marines standing here, shooting these guys. Chosen, shuffled behind the ruin, turn around, shoot those guys. Noise Marines moved, turn around, shoot those guys. Shoot lots of things towards those guys. Bikes are going to contain what they're containing. I don't know, maybe it's their excitement. The Oath of Hatred is on your tank because the obliterators have moved over. They're hopefully going to try and kill it. Although I've realised I've moved 2 of them so he can't see it. He has to go that way to see it around the corner. There we go. Now there's a line of sight there somewhere. I moved in the wrong way. Right, so they can all shoot the tank, which is my Oath of Hatred. And then my Terminators have dropped in here because they've got combi weapons and devastating wounds, autocannons and things. Kill the Hellblasters. That's the plan here. Nurglings have shuffled up because they want to charge some Intercessors and be smelly and annoying, basically. And then hopefully the Obliterators charge in, knock you off of that objective, and then you won't be on any objectives because the other unit chosen have ran into the middle to deny you being on that one because your Blade Guard's battle shot and the Redemptor's only OC 4.
Yes.
I've got 5 chosen there, I've got 5 OC. As long as they don't die, I should deny you some points. Hopefully I can kill some things this turn. And score some points. Okay, so what could possibly go wrong? Let's start the shooting phase. Bikes are going to contain over there. And then let's shoot some Blastmasters. Let's shoot Noise Marine unit number 1 over here, which is the 2-man unit. I'm not going to dart pack because there's only 2 of them. I don't think it's going to make a massive difference. So let's shoot the heavy profile from the Blastmaster at these guys for 3 shots, which will hit on 4s. And I should have dart packed it because I got 6, but never mind. I've hit twice. It's strength 9. I'm going to win on 3s. And absolutely brilliant. Right, okay. Second unit of Noise Marines. I'll dart pack with them because there's more of them. And to be honest, they've got icons, so I probably should dart pack every time anyway. Blastmaster's in range, nothing else is. I'll go for sustained hits. And brilliant. Okay, this is going really well. I'll win on a 3. Yay! It's -2, but there's loads of covering things in the way because they hide him at a crate. So 4 up or death. One of them dies, 3 damage. Hooray, I've killed something. This is good. It's starting. Right. Unit of Chosen here. Let's dart pack them. And they got an icon. Oh, they still failed. Brilliant. They take D3 mortal wounds for 1. It's alright, he's still alive. It's fine. Right, they're going to shoot everything into these guys and do sustained hits. I've got 2 combi weapons which aren't in rapid fire range. So 4s. 6s will explode. No. 4 up for mortal wounds though, or devastating wounds. There you go. This one just takes up wound. And then I've got 3 bolters. Yes. Which will hit on 3s. And 6s explode. There we go. And these went on 5s, because they're Gravis. So that's 2 free up saves in addition to the devastating wound they took. So one of them's on up wound. Right, and then I've got some plague wounds, which can hopefully finish the job. Right, plague wounds. Let's start with the spewer thing, but there's plasma there. Do I supercharge the plasma? Yeah, why not? So let's start with the spewer. So D6 auto hits for 2, brilliant. It's anti-infantry 2 up though, which is nice. But it is only AP 1 ignoring cover, so 2 4-ups, 1 damage. So it's killed him, put the other guy down to 2, which is the perfect amount for some supercharged plasma. So we've got plasma gun in rapid fire range and a plasma pistol. So 3 shots, hitting on freeze. Every time. Lovely. Winning on freeze. Oh, plague wounds are my best unit so far, apparently. 3 AP 3, so 6s or death.
Death.
Definitely death. Right, by the death guard. There we go. Lots of death from the death guard, apparently. They're so deaf they didn't hear anything. Hazardous checks. I'm fine, thank God for that. Whew, that was close. Right, okay. Part 1 done. Now, let's kill some other things. Okay, moving on to obliterators. Let's start with the front unit because they're in melter range. So let's do a dart pact. It's risky. One of them's on 3 wounds, but what could possibly go wrong? Are you thinking about armor contempting or something?
I'm thinking about what are you hitting on?
So the strength 12, AP 3, 4, well, 6 damage with them. Hitting on freeze with D3 shots each. I'm rerolling.
Oh, and you're my So yeah, I'll armor.
I'll give you a moment. Almost an oath of moment.
Yeah.
Right, yes, you had a thought. Your armor contempting. Cool. Right, Dark Pact, that's what I was doing. Let's do that. I've passed, yay. So let's go for, your toughness 12, aren't you? Let's go for sustained hits, why not? So 2d3 melter shots. For 4 melter shots, okay. Hitting on freeze, rerolling because my oath of hatred. I've hit 5 times, I got sustained, lovely. Wounding on falls. 1 AP3 but covering things, so 1 4-up save, but it is 6 damage.
Yeah. No.
So 6 damage, so you're down to 10. Unless you think about CP in that.
Yeah, because the others are just...
These ones will be 4 damage.
4 damage.
You say just, but it is 4 damage.
Yeah, I'm going to CPU all that.
Okay.
No! What a waste of CP.
Well, it's 50-50 for 6 damage. Right, so we've done a 10 wounds. Okay, right. Dark Pact, the second unit. They've passed. Okay, just about. Right, okay. 2d3 melter shots with them. For 4 melter shots again. Okay. Hitting on freeze, I'll go for sustained again. I'm re-rolling that for my oath of hatred. And I've done the same again, I've hit 5 times again. Hopefully my wound roll will be slightly better this time. No, not really. So 2 more 4-up saves. But these are 4 damage each. And you're perfectly fine. What is going on? I would really like to know, because this is pretty terrible. Right. Okay, fine. Right. Chosen in the middle. They've got lots of guns. They're in rapid fire range. Into your assault witnesses back there, because the idea is to charge the blade guard and murder him. And even if I fail the charge, it doesn't really matter. Let's do a Dark Pact with the Chosen. They passed. Fantastic. Let's go for sustained hits. And let's start with the combi weapons, which will hit on falls. 6s will explode. So I've hit you that many times. These are anti-infantry 4-up devastating wounds. So 1 devastating wound. That's terrible, isn't it? Okay. And then I've got 2 guys with bolters, because one of them's got twin claws. Right. Bolters. I've hit twice. And then falls. 1 3-up save. I didn't even kill a gut.
No, didn't even kill a guy.
Brilliant. I mean, this went really well.
Yeah.
And then everything else has gone downhill. It must be because the battlefield's like that.
Yeah, Terminators are screwed then.
Well, it's an uphill struggle for them. Yeah, but it's fine. They can't possibly do worse than 4 obliterators. They're going to dart pact and they're going to put effing into your Hellblasters. Alright, so dart pact with the Terminators. They've passed. And I'll go for sustained hits, and they reroll all hits Terminators when they dart pact. So there's going to be many, many shots into Hellblasters. I'll start with the Orsu Cannon. Why not? Let's do that. This will hit on freeze. And reroll. And that's sustained. And then this will wound on freeze, but 6s will be devastating. So that's 1 devastating and 2 at AP1. So 2 4-ups. So I've killed a Hellblaster, who may or may not shoot back in a minute. So just knock him over or something. Yeah, and then I've got what, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so 1, 2. So 3 combi weapons from the normal Terminators, which will hit on 4s, re-rolling. And then 6s is sustained. So there we go. Right, and then these 4-up devastating wounds. So that's 2 more Hellblasters dead. So knock another 2 over.
Why did they not get saved?
Devastating wounds.
Oh, 4-up devastating wounds.
Combi weapons.
Got you. Yeah.
So that's 2 more gone. And then I've got the combi weapon from the Lord, which will hit on a 3.
I think I might actually.
And that's sustained.
Put them down that end.
And then again 4 devastating wounds with this as well. So that's another dude gone from the Lord. And then I've got the combi bolter. You'll get a save against this. Which will hit on freeze. And win on 4s. What is that? 1 3-up save. You made it. Okay, so I've killed 4 guys. Do they shoot on death? One of them does.
One of them does.
Where does he want to shoot?
That way.
The obliterator is right in front of him. Fair enough.
And he's going to overcharge from
Of course he is. He's already dead. He'll hit twice. And he'll wound on freeze.
1.
And he goes down to a wound. Okay, right, so we killed 4 Hellblasters. I'm killing infantry okay, but I can't do bugger all to tanks, apparently. I think I needed a bad man. But I didn't bring him today. Never mind. They're doing a containment thing. I think that's all my shooting done. Yes. So let's do something else. Right, charge feigns. This hopefully will be better than my shooting. Obliterators, 7-inch charge into the Hellblasters and your tank. They've made it. Are you going to jump back in your tank with your Hellblasters?
No.
No? You're going to stand and fight. I suppose you've got a lieutenant with a fist there, haven't you? Mm-hmm. Might do a bit of damage. So you go in like that. And then the Nurglings are going to go through and hit the Intercessors. They go in 6. Not the number of Nurgle, but it's enough. Right, Nurglings have gone in like that. These Obliterators are going to try and charge, but they have to sort of get up here to get an engagement range. So they're going to charge both the Intercessors and the Hellblasters. They need a 10 because they have to move and then go up the stairs. That's not a 10. And then I've got the Terminators, which may as well charge a tank, and they need 9. So let's do that. And I'll spend my Lord's thing to do a CPU roll for free, because why not? Yay! It worked! It did something! Right, Terminators have moved in like that, so they're going to have fun. Chosen 2-inch charge into the Blade Guard. Yeah, they're in. Right, starting the fight phase with the Terminators. I've piled them in. I managed to get one guy around here so we can give the Hellblaster a good fisting in the rear. He'll enjoy that. Meanwhile, the rest of them will hit the tank. I'm going to do a dart pack with them, like so. And I'm going to go for lethal hits because, well, it's a really big tank. It's got toughness 12. So let's just try and wound it a bit better. I will start with the 2 Power Fists into the tank, which are going to hit on freeze and re-roll. And 6s will be lethal. There's 2 lethals. It's working. It's doing things. This is nice. These are win on 5s though. So that is 4 at AP2. So 4 5-up saves, 2 damage each. So that is 2, 4, 6, 8 damage. Nice. I'm glad I decided to put 1 fist into the Marines now. Chain fist into the tank on 4s. And then that's lethal. It's anti-vehicle free up though, which is nice. So that's 3 more at AP2, 2 damage. And there's a dead tank. I've brought it down at last. It's only taken me 3 turns, but I've finally brought something down. At last, finally, I've killed something worthwhile. Right, and then I've got the guy Power Fist and the Hellblasters, which will help him freeze. And 6 will be lethal. I can reroll because 10 meters always reroll hits on dark packs. Didn't really help him. I wound on a 2, and that is a 5-up save or death on Hellblaster. Death on Hellblaster. On a 3-up though, you can shoot me back with a bolt pistol.
Oh.
You can shoot me back with a bolt pistol. It's hit. He's not wounded. I've killed a guy. Cool. Okay. Right. Obliterator's next. I'm not going to dark pack because one of them's on a wound. I'm just going to punch you with their fists. So I'm going to hit on freeze. Nothing fancy get. And of course, when I don't dark pack, look at those 6s there. It's always the way. But I will wound them on 2s, and then you'll have 5-up saves. So many 5-up saves. That is 7. Yeah, many. See, orc counting. Or would 7 be lots? I don't know.
How many damage?
2 damage each.
So I've got 5 left, so I'll do the 5.
Is there only 5 you got left? Oh, the rest of them are intercessors, aren't they?
Yeah.
Okay, so 5-ups on the normal dudes, I guess.
So 4 of them dead.
And you got another 5-up on a normal Hellblaster.
Yeah. So again, no, that's all the Hellblasters.
And then you got 1 save on the Lieutenant at AP2, which he's fine. So I've killed all the Hellblasters. Do they shoot back with bolt pistols? I mean, they could do. There you go.
2 of them dead.
I've got an obliterate on a wound. You might be able to do it.
On freeze.
A hit. It's a wound. No. Almost. If only they were heavy bolt pistols, you would have done it. Yeah. So I've killed the Hellblasters and the tank. This is making up for my other turns shooting and things, I guess. That'll do that. Some Nurglings now will hit some intercessors.
Go on.
Because that just sounds fantastic. Okay, going with the Nurglings now. They're running up your trouser legs of your intercessors. They're going to hit you on 5s. 6s, though, are lethal. Look at that!
Right.
I mean, they've been sat behind here farting and throwing up and everything for ages.
Not bad.
So I've got 3 more hits. And then these win on 6s. No. But that is 5 3-up saves. They might, if they're lucky, kill an intercessor. Which would be lovely.
They do kill.
And took 3 wounds.
Put another wound on another.
Go Nurglings. Absolute heroes, the lot of them. They're my best performing unit in my list so far, those Nurglings. I suppose the Terminators have done quite well. I've got some Chosen now hitting the Blade Guard. Okay, moving over to the Chosen. I'm not going to dark pack because I want them to survive as long as possible, and the way my dark packs have gone. Although they've got an icon. Screw it, I'll dark pack. They've passed. Right, let's go for sustained hits. Power Fist, hitting on freeze. 6s will explode. And then winning on 2s. So, what did your Blade Guard want to do? Reroll 1s to save or hits?
Reroll 1 to save.
Okay, so 3 invulnerable saves then. And you can reroll those ones. It's a good choice. Yeah, no, unfortunately, he's dead anyway. But you made the right choice at least. Okay, so that's him dead. I'm not going to consolidate into the Dreadnought. That would be madness.
That'd be funny.
So I've actually killed some things this turn, which is good.
Because most infantry.
You are, yes, but you do have still many, many big guns.
Yes.
But I suppose you haven't really got volume of fire, and I have lots of models. They're just not very tough models. You've killed the big ones. Mm-hmm. And then this is fairly difficult for you to get to, I guess, because of ruins and things. But we'll see. You've got some intercessors which can hit things, and a lieutenant.
No, the lieutenant died, didn't he?
No, he's there. He's fine.
No, he didn't.
The lieutenant survived.
Yeah.
It's just all his troops that died.
Yes, that's true.
I have to check.
Oh yeah, I rolled the individual 6.
Yeah, I have to check the Nurglings rule because they do something about your hit rolls.
Okay.
Right, we're starting with the intercessors punching the Nurglings. You'll be at -1 to hit because Nurglings. So hitting on 4s. It made a slight difference, but not a massive difference.
Winning on 2s, I assume.
Toughness 3 Nurglings.
Oh, toughness 3.
Yeah.
Okay, so 3 of them.
They're one of the toughest swarms because they're Nurgle. Oh look, if only they were toughness 2. I will quickly check, but I'm pretty sure they're toughness 3. That is one that's gone through though. which I do save on a 6. They've actually got a 6 up save. Right, Lieutenant hitting the obliterators because one's on a wound. Hitting on a 3 though because Nurglings. Don't make any difference. And they're all... No, do you get the lethal hits if he's not leading a unit?
Don't think so.
Okay. If you're not, then that's freeze to wound. Toughness 7. So you wounded twice.
AP -2.
Yeah, you definitely killed one and wounded the other one.
Okay. 2 wounded, yeah.
So he's down to 3. Okay, cool. Lieutenant's fighting back and getting some vengeance for all his Hellblasters getting punched the crap out of and shot at and things. Okay, well that was a fairly good punch back for me, I guess. I mean, literally punch back. I did most of my damage in combat. Containment. I've got 3 points for some bikes looking at the edge of a board. I've killed a tank and got some points at last. Finally, yay! So
worth hanging on to.
Well, I don't know. But anyway, we'll work out the points and move back to Space Marines turn 3. Okay, Space Marines turn 3. You got 8 on the primary because you had your home objective and this one because I only had Nurglings on it, and they're AC 0 and you had your intercessors on it. And then you got 8 points. You got up to 26 to my 22 now, so you're in the lead. And then you got some secondaries which are achievable, although they are quite low scoring.
Yeah.
So you got deploy teleport hammer or establish locus, do an action in the centre of the battlefield or in my deployment zone. So assault intercessors, they ran in, they're going to do something useful for once. And defend stronghold. As long as I don't hit your home objective by the end of my turn, you get some more points, 3 more. Yeah. So between the two, you can get 5 points quite safely and easily. And then you've either momented this unit of obliterators because they're probably the biggest unit I've got at the moment. So you've killed all the other ones.
Yeah.
So that's a shame. You fell back with your lieutenant and intercessors.
Yes, in hindsight I shouldn't have done that, but hey.
And then I spent a CP on Millennia of Experience, whatever it's called, to reactively move the Terminators onto the objective. So that's a thing, because these...
Which is why I shouldn't have done it. But...
Yeah, but if you didn't, they'd probably die anyway, to be fair.
You wouldn't pick up the VP at the start of your turn.
Oh, what if I killed them in your turn?
Well, how would you kill them in my turn?
Combat.
You weren't in combat with them.
Oh no, the Terminators weren't, were they? No. Oh, okay.
The Nurglings were highly unlikely to kill them.
Yeah, well, you never know. But at least it's kept them safe for a turn. At least Intercessor and Lieutenant ran through here. I've moved on to there, which means obviously I couldn't run away with my Chosen this time, so you will kill them. And then you've moved your big parking lot this way, essentially. Yes. You've healed your tank another wound and blessed that and your blisters again. Basically the same as what you've been doing every turn, really, with them. Yeah. And then your infantry has moved back a bit because it was potential for me to move this way and charge you and then stop you from defending stronghold. But the fact that I've gone this way now basically means it's guaranteed. But yeah, you haven't got much left in terms of numbers, but what you have is superior firepower.
Yes.
Which we'll move into now.
Big guns are just going to knock off a few infantry at a time, aren't they?
Yeah, so what are you going to start with?
I'm going to start with my Lancer.
You like your Lancer, don't you?
I do, and he's going to he puts his big gun into these guys.
Yep.
And all his little guns into them.
Yeah, cool. What are you going to start with?
Big gun.
Big gun into obliterators. Go for it.
Hitting on 2.
Yes. Both hit, lovely. You're definitely winning on 2s. Oh, I think, what's it?
14.
14, yeah, 2s. And you can do your reroll. Oh, but you got up wound, 5+ invulnerable save. No, it's D6 plus 3, so 1's on 4 wounds, he's dead.
Yeah.
Which is that one. So he's dead. Lovely. And then you got some bolsters into the Chosen.
Yeah, you're in half range.
Yeah, I'm definitely a rapid fire.
Hitting on 2s.
Very nice. And then you're winning on 4s. And you've still got a reroll for your detachment reroll, haven't you?
Yes, but I'm not going to use it. Not on that.
No?
No.
What have you, you got rocket pod as well, haven't you?
So no AP.
So 3 free ups. I think the guy was wounded, wasn't he? Or not? No, that was the other unit. So now I've got a guy on a wound.
Yeah.
Mr. Rocket Pod can guarantee for D3 shots.
1.
And it will hit on a 2. And it will wound on a 2. And it's AP 1, but I'm in cover because there's trees there. But he's dead anyway. Okay. Alright, so that's 1 down. 4 to go. What's next?
Ballistus.
Blisters.
Actually, no.
No. No?
Yes.
Yes? No? Yes. What's he doing?
I just need to look at his frag.
Right, moving on to the ballistas. You're going to put some storm bolters into the Chosen, along with some frag missiles. And then the las cannons at the obliterator. What are you going to start with?
I'll start with the las cannon.
The las cannons, hitting on 2s because Tech Marine. Lovely, and winning on 3s. Don't need a reroll. That is 2 5+ invulnerable saves. I don't make any. He's probably going to die. 2d6 plus 2 damage.
Yeah.
Yes, he's very dead. That's 14 damage. Yes, he's dead. Okay, and then you've got 2d6
rockets.
Yeah, unfortunately, blasters that thing because you killed a guy, but it's still 9 shots. Hitting on 2s and then winning on 3s. This is very nice. So everything's hit, fantastic, and then winning on 3s, and you still get your win reroll.
Yeah.
That is some fairly good shooting. That's 6.
Yep, 6 free ups.
6 free ups.
That's not bad.
Take 2 wounds. So a guy's on a wound, and then you've got a storm bolter, which is
2 shots.
Is that a rapid fire range though from there? I don't think it is.
I don't think so. That's more than 12 inches.
Probably. They both hit though.
Yeah.
They win on 4s. And it's twin linked.
Oh yeah, thank you. Both wound.
And now that Chosen's dead.
Yeah. Okay.
Right, both attack marines, forge bolters into the Chosen. We'll do them both at the same time because they've got nothing else to shoot at anyway.
2s.
So 2s to hit. You can re-roll 2 of those hits if you want. One would be from what is fine.
Yeah, I should have rolled them separately.
Never mind.
Never mind.
I'm surprised you missed any, to be honest, hitting on 2s.
Yeah.
Winning on 3s. And that is 4 AP1, but there's trees in the way, so 3 up saves. But these are 2 damage. So one of them's on up wound. Okay. What else you got? You got a Redemptor and you got a Speeder Boy.
Yes. I'm thinking.
And I guess you got some Infiltrators as well, which could do some shooting.
Infiltrators, yeah, they could. Yeah, because
there's Nurglings, there's dudes. I like everything. Okay, right, yeah, we got a few Infiltrator, Bolt Carbines, and the Librarian, which can go into the Chosen. What are you going to start with?
I'm going to do the Bolt Carbines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 shots from 3 of them.
So hitting on 3s, because they moved. That's not bad. And then you're winning on 4s. What's that, 4?
4.
4 free ups. I'm absolutely fine, but you got a smite.
I do have a smite.
What's the range on the old smite these days?
24 inches, I believe.
Is it 24?
Yep.
Yeah. It's funny how smite's got a longer range now than it used to. It used to be 18. Are you going to supercharge it?
No.
No? Alright, well, D6 shots. For 1. Lucky you didn't bother supercharging it. You're going to hit on a... Not that. Right.
Oh, I'm done my unit.
Oh, yeah, you could do. Yeah, that's true. It hits. You're going to win on a 3. -1, but in cover. Oh, no, it did kill him.
D3 damage.
Well, the guy's got a wing left.
Okay.
Didn't need to supercharge it.
So how many of them are left? 2.
2 dudes.
2 dudes. Okay.
And you got a Redemptor and you got a Speeder.
Yes, and I think
Because they're busy deploying a teleport hammer thing.
Yes.
Or establishing a locus. Whatever the hell a locus is, I don't know. I thought it was an insect.
I think I shall charge them to finish them off.
Okay. So what else are you going to shoot with things?
So...
What can see, I guess. Oh yeah, Noise Marines. You can shoot Noise Marines.
I can.
You definitely can.
They were trying to be quiet.
I think they failed at that. Oh, your Speeder can see both units, can he?
The Speeder's going to go for that unit.
Okay, alright. So what you got? You got up missile shot. Yeah, and then you got a couple of las cannon shots or las cannons or whatever it is.
Launcher, which is finally in range.
Oh yeah.
The big rocket launcher on the top. Okay, so we'll do the Storm Fury missile first.
Okay.
Hitting on 2s.
It hits.
Strength 12.
2s. Yeah, I mean it's
Yep.
not like a design
AP minus 3.
Ooh. No, pretty sure one's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's,
right.
6 wounds.
So that's 1 dead. Right. What else you got?
One left, isn't there?
There is now.
And the Thunder Strike last time. Hitting on 2s. Winning on 2s because it's strength 9. Okay, again AP -3.
Oh look, they're dead. Because that's D6 plus 1 as well, isn't it, or
Yes.
something? Yeah.
Yeah. Ah, I still don't get to find my rocket launcher.
You don't need a rocket launcher. Where is the rocket launcher anyway? Because
It's on the top.
that's the missile thing though, isn't it?
It has missiles underneath.
Oh, does
the
it?
wings, but I just haven't stuck them on yet because it hasn't finished painting.
Oh. Let's see. Right, so that's them dead, and then what? The Redemptor's going into the other Noise Marine unit?
Yeah.
Okay.
With everything.
Naturally.
There's not really AP yeah.
It'll increase the AP. It's AP free if you don't supercharge. But I'm not really getting cover from you, not really. So it'll be 6 up saves or no saves. Or unless I decide to Armour of Contentment, of course.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to.
Final CP on that.
No.
What am I on 9? That would take me down to 6, wouldn't it? If I...
It's right, the Tech Marines are on their way.
Yeah.
It's not as if I've got any anti-tank anymore.
That's true.
Apart from one guy all the way over there.
What have they got?
Chosen aren't anti-tank.
Okay.
And the infantry. They'll run through and blend all those assault intercessors with ease and then get shot to bits.
We shall.
Right, 1 supercharged plasma. Finally decided. D6 plus 1 shots. 6 shots. This is going to hurt. At least he's only hitting on 3s, this one. But you've got to reroll if you want it.
I will reroll one of those. Winning on 2s.
Winning on 2, or killing on 2s, AP4. And that is...
That's 3 dead.
That's 3 dead. Right, I've got 1 guy left. And you got... What do you want to start with? Gatling gun?
Yeah.
Just machine gun him to death. That'll keep him quiet.
3s. That wasn't particularly good.
And then 3s to win, but 6s go straight through. So 1's gone straight through, and then 1 free up save. Which I make. Fine. You have to shoot some storm bolters. Yeah, probably.
Okay.
3 hits. And you can reroll the wounds because it's twin linked. So 3 more. He's still alive. You got a rocket pod. For free. This is going to do it. Surely this is going to do it. 2s.
2.
4 up saves. If that last guy survives.
AP -1. Yep.
No, is it?
Yep. Right.
Oh, hazardous. See if you can wound yourself again. That would be nice. No, fine. Be like that. And with that, the guns fall silent from the Noise Marines because they're dead. But the Redemptor's now going to go into the Chosen. It's an unfailable charge, but in any case...
3.
I mean, he tried to fail it. He tried to fail it. But even with a pivot, you'll still make that because he's got a round base.
Yeah.
See, this rule really makes a massive difference to the game, doesn't it? Yeah. Well, earlier I was pivoting just for the sake of it. I didn't have to. Anyway, is that your only charge? I'm guessing it is, because they all fell back.
They fell back.
They're deploying things. Yeah. Okay, cool. 5 attacks with your fist.
Yeah.
On freeze. Not going to spend a CP for tank shot?
Do I need to? Because I've already got the objective.
That's true. I just want you to use your CP. No? Okay, hit on freeze, and you got a reroll if you want it.
Do I get reroll for...
Yeah.
I thought it was only for shooting.
Is it? Oh. Yeah, you've got a reroll if you want it. It's every phase, so you can reroll that. There you go. And then these are winning on 2s.
Yeah.
Like that. These are 5 up saves or death because it's 3 damage. 3 of them choose death, and there was only 2 left, so clearly the 3rd die was death because he's dead. Right, it's Chaos Space Marine's turn 4, and I got 13 on the primary. It's lucky for some. I had my home objective for free, and then I had that one, and that one, of course, because my Terminator's ran onto it in your turn, which is glorious. So 13 points to me, which puts me up to 35 to your 31, and that's after adding on your defense stronghold, because there's no way I can stop it. And then this turn, I actually got some objectives that I can actually do. Secure no man's land and extend battle lines. I did spend the CP to get rid of deploy teleport Homer, because I didn't want to get just 2 points for the Chosen for sacrificing an entire unit of Chosen when they've got things they can kill. And luckily, I got another good one that gets more points and it isn't an action. So, 10 easy points essentially just for holding the objectives I've kind of already got. Because the bikes are on this one, although they may or may not charge. But I've got that one. I've got this one. Chosen have gone in there to murder stuff there. But you are about to overwatch the Chosen because one of them's on a wound. My target of hatred, or oath of hatred, or target of moment, whatever you want to call it, is the Assault Intercessors because the Chosen want to kill them. The Bikes want to help them. What are you overwatching with?
The Dreadnought.
The Redemptor, yeah, okay. And the Plague Marines I advanced and just hid behind there as much as possible. Nurglings have ran into here, Terminators have ran into here to kill them, and the Obliterator I've hidden as much as I can behind the wall because I don't think there's any way you can shoot him really, even unless you get to like there. So I should be fairly safe on these two objectives for a while, hopefully. That's my plan, because I'm pretty sure the Bikes and the Chosen won't last very long. Drop dice, don't count. But yes, Redemptor. So what are you starting with then?
Plasma overcharging.
Sure you want to start with that? One of them's on a wound.
Is it? Oh, okay.
Gun.
Yeah.
It's alright, I'll help. I'll help you destroy my Chosen.
I didn't realise one was on a wound.
That's fine. There's a little dice in there somewhere. So onslaught Gatling gun hit on 6s. You got a hit. I mean, it's enough to kill him. Freeze to wound. Oh,
No,
it's just killed him. There we go. Awesome. Right, do you want to do your plasma now?
No, I'm doing plasma, yeah.
Right, it'll be d6 plus 2 because blast would have been a thing. And you're going to supercharge it, yeah? Because free wound Chosen are a thing.
6 shots.
On
I checked,
6s.
it's per phase I get to my wound.
Yeah, so you can reroll one of these as well if you really want to.
One?
You're going to use a reroll there? No. And then wounding on a 2, but it is AP4, so it would just. Oh no, I've got a 6-up save because of cover. The tree might save him.
Do you get cover if I'm in it as well? Or one wasn't?
Yes, as long as you're in cover, you always get it. Yeah.
Okay.
So that was a bit jammy, and then you've got your storm bolts and your rocket pod. Yeah. So if I was over here, because you're in it, I won't get the benefit, but because I'm actually in it, then I always get it. Yeah.
D3 shots on the rocket.
Yes. Oh, big 3. No hits, and then storm bolt was 4 shots. No. And your hazardous check. Let's not forget that. I could do some damage to you.
No, you can't.
No. But you killed the wounded guy, which was probably your intention. Right, going into the shooting phase. The Chosen are going to go into the Assault Intercessors. Let's do a Dark Pact. There's no risks. I've got an icon. They're fine. Let's do sustained hits. And let's shoot you with some combi weapons at point blank range, which will hit on 4s and reroll for my target of hatred, which is just as well. Because that was terrible. That's better. I've hit you 3 times because that explodes. And then 4s or more will be devastating. So that's a wounded guy dead and another guy. Fantastic. And then I've got the bolt guns, which you hit on 3s, rerolling. So that hits 3 hits and then 4s to wound. And 1 free-up save from the bolt guns. And you're fine. Okay, so there's 3 remaining.
Yes.
Lovely. Let's move on to the Bikes. Let's do a Dark Pact with the Bikes, because they also have an icon. And they pass. And let's do sustained hits with them as well. And I've got 2 plasma guns in rapid fire range. And I'll supercharge, because why not? Sitting on 3s and rerolling. And that explodes. Brilliant. And then winning on 2s. So that is 3 at AP 3. But there are trees and things in the way, I guess. So you can have 3 5-up saves. And they're all dead. Don't even have to charge them. Okay, fine. Hazardous checks. One of the Bikes dies. Oh, boo-hoo. Right, moving over here. Obliterator shooting the Intercessors. Some of them are in the ruin. So let's do the 2 damage anti-Space Marine shots. D6 shots. For 5. And he's going to hit on 3s. And he's missed many times. Because there's pillars in the way. But it's fine, he's going to win on 2s. What is that? It's a 1 apparently. So it's AP2, but you're in cover, so 4-up save or death. Apparently you're absolutely fine.
Sorry.
That's all right. My obliterators are not obliterating today.
No, they're not having a good evening, are they?
No. Right, I've got loads of Terminators. Let's shoot everything from the Terminators into the Intercessors as well. So let's do that. Let's do a Dark Pact so they can reroll their hits. And they've passed that. That's lovely. And I'll have a bunch of combi weapons and things. I have to have a look. Okay, right, Terminators. Lord's combi weapon, hitting on 3s, re-rolling. 6s will be sustained. So, sustained. And then 4s are devastating wounds. There you go, killed the guy on a wound. Lovely. And then I have the other combi weapons from the other dudes, which will hit on 4s and re-rolling, with 6s exploding. And these will be 4-up devastating wounds as well. So that's another dude dead. 1 damage each. And then I have the Reaper autocannon, which will hit on 3s. Re-rolling. 6s will explode. And then 3s to wound, but 6s will be devastating. So that's 2 3-up saves, and then 1 devastating wound. So that plus the dev kills the last dude. Cool. Right, so I've killed all of them. Took more than it should have done, but fine, they're dead. That's what's important. The only charges I'm going to do is Terminators into the Lieutenant, because, well, he's Lieutenant. I want to kill him.
Yeah.
I could leave him there and hope I get assassinated next turn. That'd be fun. That'd be nice, because what's he going to do? What is he going to do? No, let's kill him. I'm Chaos. Let's kill him. Let's charge. Charge. Here we go. Right, Terminators have gone in. It looks like that. I'm going to dart pat. I don't think I need to, but screw it. Why not? They've passed. Now I'm rerolling all hits. Lovely. Right, let's let the Lord do it. Let's just let him sort him out. I'll go for sustained hits. He's going to hit you on 2s and rerolling, and 6s will be exploded. So I'm going to reroll everything because what could possibly go wrong? Oh, that. But I'm going to wound on 3s. That is 3 AP2, 2 damage. There you go, you're dead anyway. Look, see, I didn't need to hit you the other times. It's fine. I didn't get any exploding hits, but I did explode his head.
Yes.
With a very big mace. So they're going to consolidate. Some of them can get onto the objective, and they can get into the cover. So that's lovely. And that'll be the end of my turn. And I'll have secure numbers and extend battle lines for an extra 10 points per to 45 to your 31. I have a lead of sorts going into Space Marines turn 4. Okay, turn 4 for the Space Marines. Just the 3 on the primary. I'm doing well at denying you primary points by just feeding in units of Chosen, basically, in the middle. And you've selected them as your oath of the moment because you have Area Denial. So essentially, kill them, Dreadnoughts there, Area Denial, sorted. And then you've got Sabotage, which is do an action in a terrain feature, which is not in your deployment zone. And you've ran one of your Tech Marines into a terrain feature, which is not in your deployment zone, to get, is it 2 points, 3 points, whatever it is. But he has to survive until the end of my next turn or something.
End of your opponent's turn. Yeah.
But then again, if you kill the Chosen and the bikes, I can't really kill him anyway. No. So, and he's lone operative. He's near victuals, so that's fine. Your tank moved out a little bit here to shoot Mr. Obliterator Man down there. You shuffled things around a bit. You buffed your Ballistus in your tank again?
Yeah.
Because he's back at the full wounds now, isn't he?
Yeah.
Which is really annoying. And then as you were moving things, I spent a CP just to reactively try and hide the bikes a bit, basically, from some of your guns at least. But I think your Redemptor and your Skimmer can still shoot them.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's that. Quite simple. What are you going to start your shooting phase with?
I am going to... How many of them are left?
4 Chosen, 2 bikes. On the Obliterator.
So he's going to put small arms into the Chosen, big gun into the Obliterator.
Okay. Any AP on the small guns?
-1 on the rocket launcher, isn't there? But everything else is...
No, it's alright, carry on then.
I just realised I haven't used his heavy stubber up until now.
Has he got a heavy stubber?
Yes.
Oh yeah. So yeah, sorry. It's because you haven't got a guy on the top shooting it, that's why.
There's a little guy there.
Is there?
Yeah, he's sort of hunkered down.
Oh yeah, he's just poking his head out.
Yeah.
Okay, alright. Well, he needs to get his arms out to shoot the gun.
Yeah.
That's why he hasn't been shooting it.
No.
What are you starting with? Big
Let's
gun.
see if we can obliterate the final Obliterator.
Yes, let's do that.
So, hitting on 2s.
Yes, because Tetmarine and... Oh. It's alright, you've got a reroll.
And a reroll.
And a reroll because of your tank and your detachment ability. Yeah. You hit once. So
Wounding on 2s.
2s, yeah. And you've used all your rerolls. And
no, I haven't used all my rerolls. Because I can reroll...
Oh, a hit, a wound, and a damage with his thing. Okay. Oh, you got one. There you go. You might actually kill him. That's right, I got 5 pinball. It's fine. Is this the only thing you can shoot at him?
Yes.
He lives.
I don't obliterate the obliterator.
Oh, you obliterated all the other ones.
I just realised you can probably shoot back at me next turn now, can't you?
Maybe, but I had bring it down earlier, so I wouldn't really worry about it. And it's considering I shot lots of things like that earlier and didn't kill it, I don't think one obliterator is going to do much.
No.
Small arms into the Chosen?
Alright, so the 4... Anyone on wounds yet? No.
No.
D3 shots from the...
It's just the rocket pod, is it?
rocket pod, yeah.
Yeah, okay. He's hit on 2s, isn't he? And they're for a moment, so you can reroll the 1.
Oh, yeah.
Hit on 2s because of Tech Marine. Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. Alright.
That's right.
Yep.
And then you're winning on 2s. But you've used all your rerolls now, haven't you?
Yep.
So that is free. Free ups because of trees, though.
Yep.
Didn't really help me. You killed one of the Chosen, so that's 2 damage each. I'll choose him. He was chosen. And then you got your small arms, your heavy stubber and things.
Yeah.
And your Tempest bolters or whatever.
The Storm bolters. Hitting on 2s. Rerolling. Wounding on 4s. 3 up save.
2 free up saves. And it's not strength 5, is it? No? No.
Right.
So he's fine, that's alright. And
late.
then you got heavy stubber. Let's not forget that. It might actually kill something.
In half range.
It's definitely in half range. Still managed to miss, but you got it for a moment. Still managed to miss.
4s again.
3.
So 3, normal save.
And 1 takes up wound. Okay. Okay, so you shot your biggest tank and you killed a Chosen. Although realistically, you probably should have killed the Obliterator as well, but never mind.
Yes.
Things happen. You got a Tech Marine there with a gun.
Yes, and the Tech Marine's going to shoot next.
Oh.
Hitting on 2s.
He is.
Rerolling because you're over a moment.
And then winning on 3s. And you can reroll a wound if you want to because of your thing. So 2 free up saves because of cover. They're fine. Look at that. Boxcars. Right. What's next? Right, you said your speed is going to put everything into the bikes. I've popped Contemptuous Disregard, or Arm of Contempt for Space Marine players, on the bikes because the Chosen are going to die anyway, so let's try and keep some bikes alive at least.
Okay, so the Storm Talon missile?
Yes.
I think that's what's called.
Missile.
Storm Fury, sorry.
Storm Fury.
Hit on 2s.
Yep, on toughness 5.
Strength 12, so wounding on 2s.
Yes.
Yep.
AP.
AP -3.
And there's cover and armor contempt, so 4s. Aha! What else you got?
I've got the last time.
Okay.
Hitting on 2s.
Very nice.
Strength 9.
So 3s. Don't need a reroll. AP of that is 3.
3, yeah.
So cover and armor contempt. Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay, and then the twin Icarus rocket pods, which is D3 shots, but it's twin linked. So 2 shots. This hits on 3s.
Yeah. And then strength 8s, I'm guessing, so 3s. And you haven't done your reroll yet, so you can reroll one of them. Oh, it's twin linked anyway, so yeah.
Both hit.
AP 1.
Yep.
Which becomes AP nothing, so 3s. Oh no, 2 damage each?
Yep.
So he killed up bike. There we go, killed up bike. And that's him done, yeah?
Yep.
Nice. What else you got? 2 dreadnoughts.
Yeah. So.
Right. Your Redemptor can just about see the back of my bike. So you're going to put everything from the Redemptor into the back of that bike. Are you going to supercharge the plasma as well? Because he does have 3 wounds.
Yeah.
So you never know. Start with the plasma?
Oh, look at that.
7 shots. I mean, if this bike survives, it'd be a goddamn miracle.
Yeah.
Hitting on 3s though, and no rerolls.
1 reroll.
Well, you got up reroll, yeah. Which you might as well use because that wasn't the greatest. Oh no, he might live. Winning on 3s.
2. AP
So
-4.
cover and armor contempt. 5 up saves. I can do this. No, he's dead. He's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, I made one of them, but no, he's dead. Right. Hazardous check them on your dreadnought. Does he do some damage to himself?
No.
No, he's just blowing the crap out of the bike. Damn it. If I was able to move them a little bit further away, he might have lived. But as it turns out, I couldn't. So now you've got a ballista shooting into the Chosen, and then I guess you'll charge whatever's left of them.
Yeah.
So, las cannons to the face. I'm guessing none of them wounded, are they? Oh, one's on 2 wounds. You shoot some stun bolters, I guess. Are you going to frag missile or crack missile? Do you like the crack? I guess that's the question.
Shooting.
Oh, because you want to charge them. You don't have to shoot the blisters if you don't want to.
No. Well, I can't. I can shoot them here.
Well, yeah. You don't have to shoot them with the blisters.
No, but then if I don't kill them all with charging.
Well, you got a dreadnought that's got 5 attacks on the charge, revoke for a moment, and you've got a CP you can even tank shot.
That's true. Just tank shot. You can.
You could do.
Yeah. All right. So I'm not going to shoot my stormbolt.
I mean, you could shoot the stormbolters in.
Well, I suppose it's.
But the big guns you don't really want to shoot
well,
in.
the big guns are going
into the Terminators.
Yeah.
Not the Nurglings?
No.
No, you sure?
I'm sure.
Those Nurglings were really annoying earlier. Sure you don't want to kill them?
No.
No? You sure?
Yeah.
So the Nurglings are going to survive the battle, potentially? Yes. Maybe.
Well, almost definitely, because I'm not going to shoot them.
Oh, fair enough.
So unless they choose to commit suicide.
Well, they might do. Anyway, did you want to start with the Stormbolters into the Chosen?
Yep.
One of them's on 2 wounds. You might as well try to see if you can finish them off.
Okay.
Hitting on 2s. And re-rolling for a moment.
Wounding on 4.
And then re-rolling for Twin Linked. So you don't have to use your detachment re-rolls for the Stormbolt. Look at that. 4 wounds. 3 up saves. We took a wound off of him.
Yeah.
But it could have given you 1 less guy to kill with a Redemptor, I guess. And then big shots into Terminators.
2 las.
Las cannons.
Hitting on 2s.
2 hits.
Wounding on 2s, I guess.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
2 4+ invulnerable saves. I'll do a free command point from the Lord because I haven't done his 3 thing this turn yet. No, didn't help. D6 +1.
No, damn, didn't kill him.
2 wounds.
Oh, I can reroll my damage.
You can reroll damage. Yes, you can. There you go. You did kill him. I'll kill him. And then you got 2 crack missiles.
Crack missiles. Can't reroll that.
You can reroll because that unit is not below half strength and he's a Blister's Dreadnought. That's his ability.
All units, is that?
Yeah.
Okay. There you go.
And then you're winning on
2s again.
2s, yeah, strength 10, isn't it?
Yeah.
But this is 3 up saves because cover and things. So 1 goes through. D6. Ooh.
He don't die.
So I've got 1 on a wound and 1 dead from Mr. Ballistus. Okay.
Alright, I'm going to charge in and I'm going to tank shot.
Okay, well, it's an unfailable charge, but let's see what you get anyway. Oh, look, he's made it. And then it's just 10 dice on tank shot now, just on your toughness. See? It's a new rule, everybody. It's the first time I haven't used it in this game.
Oh, dear.
And drop dice to account. I don't know where that's gone.
That's nearly tomorrow.
Right, 10 dice, tank shot. 5s or more mortal wounds.
Oh, that's not bad.
Up to a maximum of 6. And you've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So there was a guy on a wound and another guy you killed. So I've only got 1 remaining. I mean, you're not enough on the charge to get into him anyways, but there we go. So now you just need to kill 1 guy in combat now. Easy, right? With 4 rerolls with Redemptor. If this doesn't work,
9, wasn't it?
it was a 9, yeah. The only damage that's happened to him, he did himself.
Yeah.
Right, Redemptor, punch and chosen. Here we go. 5 attacks, on 3s, rerolling. Winning on 2s. And you can reroll 1 of these if you need to. Now, if I make 3 5-up saves, this will be glorious. No, he's very dead. You've pounded him into the tree stump. Yes. Right, so you've got area denial, and assuming I don't kill Mr. Tetmarine, you'll have sabotage. I don't think I've got any way of killing Mr. Tetmarine,
no.
So you're fine.
You can't see him.
Because he's like John Cena. You can't see me. He's got lone operative. So cool. We'll add those points on now anyway, and we'll come back for battle round 5. Okay, Chaos Space Marine turn 5, and I had some good secondaries again, which is very nice, considering at the start of the game my secondaries were terrible. Swings and roundabouts. What have I done? Target of hatred. makes no difference. I'm not even going to bother having one, to be honest, because Nurglings aren't even Heretic Astartes, so they can't even use it anyway. Because actions, I'm doing actions. I'm taking evasive action to get points and run away. This turn, in terms of primaries, I got my home one and the one over here. So that's my 8 points. And then the Plague Marines and the Terminators are recovering assets, which is an action they do, and it completes the end of your turn, or the opponent's turn. So basically I've hidden them as much as I can. So they're hiding. I don't think you've got any way of getting them whatsoever. They're behind the ruin. You can probably move things around to shoot them, but cover, armor, contempt, it's a thing, and there's 4 Terminators and a Lord you have to kill to stop them from doing it. And then my other one's Cleanse. Do an action and it completes pretty much straight away. So Mr. Obliterator can cleanse an objective. Meanwhile, the Nurglings have just run towards you going, smelly! And they're going to charge you with the Dreadnought because why the hell not? They don't make the charge. And that's the end of my turn. But I'll get 2 points straight away for Cleanse, which puts me up to 55 to your 42. And if all goes well, I'll get an extra 3 points for that, which should put me up to 50... How many points was there? 2, 55, plus 3, 58. So essentially you need 16 points to draw.
13. I'm going to get 13 points on primaries.
You will, yeah. So it's all about what secondaries you'll get, essentially. So we'll see what the Space Marines can do in turn 5. Yeah, 5. Right, Space Marines turn 5. Your objectives are Overwhelming Force, essentially kill the Obliterator, because it's only him and my Plague Marines which are on objectives. So kill the Obliterator, that gets you an extra extra 3 points. And then Secure No Man's Land, which is a good one, because obviously you've got lots of objectives at the end of your turn. You'll be getting 5 for that, plus your 13 on the primary. So you'll be getting 18 points minimum, and 21 points if you get Overwhelming Force as well.
Yep.
So it's going to be quite a close finish. Can you kill Mr. Obliterator? Let's find out.
Right. Lancer first.
Lancer.
2 shots.
To the face.
Hitting on 2 is rerolling, because he's my over moment target.
And then reading it on 2s.
Yeah.
2 wounds. Right. 2 invulnerable saves. Even with a CP, he's going to die. He's only got 3 wounds left. He's very dead. Right, so you've killed him. And it's alright, we've already worked out what the score would be.
Yes.
So, essentially, you'll finish on 63 points now. For killing the Obliterator, Overwhelming Force, Secure No Man's Land, and the 3 primary. 63, not a massively high score, is it really?
No.
What we found is that quite a lot of the secondaries, although some of them are easy, they're very low scoring now, which is interesting. And I finish on 58. Because I'm recovering some assets.
It's definitely worth going after those 2 or 3 points here and there, I think. Under the new system.
Because even an actual secondary is only like 2 or 3 points half the time. Because you can get more, like the full 6, but it's very difficult to get it.
Yeah. I mean, like, I sacrificed my scouts to get 3 victory points.
Not as worth it.
Yeah.
Because if they hadn't done that and for some miracle the Obliterator survived, I would have won by a point.
Yes.
So, But no, so 63-58, very, very close game. Absolute smash fest. If only my shooting was a bit better, I might have managed to kill some vehicles. Although...
You just wanted to hold on to that Bring It Down card, didn't you?
Well, in theory, I should have killed something.
Yes.
I finally did, to be fair. But yeah, anyway, it was a good game. Thanks for the game, Brian.
No, thank you for having me.
That's right. Always a pleasure. And you've got some tanks left, and that's about it, really. Yeah. And I've got a bit of infantry left.
The infiltrators are just hid in the corner for the entire game.
But they've scored you points. They've been your linchpin unit, as of my Plague Marines.
Yeah, but they had something to do, though. I gave them something to do.
You did. Well, they screened me out. They did something. You would not have liked the Obliterators dropping in your back passage.
No, that's true.
No, that would have been painful. But yeah, anyway, thanks for watching, everyone, and we'll see you in the next one.